She's a force to see. Diana is the badass of SmackDown Queens. She's got a megaphone and a platform to preach. Running a show in the TikTok streets. Equality for all and respect for her crew. Come meet Sir Val and Gemma the Jewel. With maggots in the corner, looking kind of small as they stumble over word and begin the free fall. Kayaba delivers the end game stunner. She says, "Oh, look, we have a runner. Crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong. She's a force to see. Kayaba is the badass of SmackDown Queens." So raise up our glasses and give her a follow. Come see her make all the MAGA tweets swallow. With her wit and her wisdom, she's got game. Diava's a legend, and we all know her name. Stop being so emotional.
That's for you, MAGA, especially you, MAGA men, the most emotional creatures to ever walk the planet. Moderators, when we're getting ready for the day and we haven't invited anybody up or anything like that, please do not mute opposition. We want them to stay so we can talk to them. Only if they've been invited and they don't come up do I want them muted. I don't want them muted right away. So please do not mute them right away, especially when we're just getting ready for the day. Because we need them to stay. Otherwise, if you mute them right away, they're going to leave. So if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's chat. Oh, yes, I know about all the pardons. All the pardons. 10 out of 10. When you hire and you elect a lawless president, he's going to do criminal shit. Like, don't be surprised by that. You hire a criminal, they're going to continue to commit crimes, don't you think? I mean, they're always like, they came here illegally, bitch. You fucking voted for a felon and a serial predator. I don't want to hear one goddamn thing that you got to say. Get the fuck out of here. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Let's chat. Oh, there's somebody coming up. John, hi, how are you? John, 868.
Yeah, I'm driving. I can't come up here.
Okay. You didn't have to accept. But hey, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Let's chat. All right. All right. Let's bring up our next guest. Hello, Jake. How are you today? Jake? Jake, you're in the box. And they left. All these Trump supporters get scared. They talk their smack in the comment section. But when they get invited up, they're like, oh. Who? And they run as fast as they can. Get the fuck out of here as fast as they can. Hey, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up. Ooh. Oh, you made a comment about Trump and you're a veteran? Oh, you're an oath breaker. Woo! You're the worst kind. You're a traitor to your oath. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Guys, moderators, do not drop every Trump supporter. If you keep muting every single Trump supporter who types anything, they're going to leave. Stop. Today, stop. I think that's why as we start muting them from the jump, and then they just leave. So stop muting them as soon as they post. Stop muting opposition today. I can't have conversations if you mute them all and then they just leave. Stop muting. Hey, Val. I'm not chastising anyone. I'm just letting everybody know, just stop for today. Usually I know that's the norm, not today. I think that's part of the problem is we mute them as soon as they come in and then they just leave. Republican 1776. I invited you up. I absolutely do. Any person who is a veteran who voted for Donald Trump and still supports Donald Trump is a traitor to their oath. I don't care if it's 60% or 90%. You take an oath to the Constitution, not to a man. I wish we could meet him in real life too. I ain't gonna lie. Unless they're spamming, then yes. If they're just spamming stupid shit, then go ahead. But just don't mute them just because they simply come in and say something and then you just mute them. Why is Trump hosting Al Qaeda at the White House? Oh, because that Muslim is okay, but those Muslims are okay, right? He loves the terrorist groups. But if it's Zohan Mandami, he's a fucking, oh my God, he's a Muslim. Yeah, that's how you know their xenophobia and stuff is just for the Democrat side. Yeah. Yeah, we know. We know the number. We got it. He can do whatever he wants, but everyone else is a leftist, Marxist, blah, 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 whatever. Pepe, oh great. This should be lovely. Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
How old are you? What state did you vote in?
I'm 30. Well, 29, almost 30.
Almost 30. What state did you vote in?
Nevada.
Are you a Groiper?
No, I wouldn't say I'm a Groiper.
Or you're using the Pepe the Frog, which is the symbol of the Groiper movement.
Well, I mean, he was used in the Groiper movement as an icon, obviously, but it predates the Groiper movement.
Not quite sure I believe you, but okay, let's chat. So what made you come up here?
I was just listening to what you were saying, and I mean, I haven't really heard too much of Donald Trump, just being honest. I haven't heard Donald Trump say anything about Mondani being a Muslim. I've heard him say stuff about him being a communist and stuff like that. But,
oh, he has.
But for me, it doesn't really matter the Mondani noise or whatever, because it's not my state, nor do I really care about New York. It's kind of already a lost cause, you know?
Oh, no, New York is vibrant. They're going to do well. They're not a lost cause at all.
Housing price controls, like rent control, that'll squeeze out even more businesses than.
Actually, no.
Chased out.
Actually, no. They haven't chased any out. Can you tell me how many left?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I said, can you tell me how many have left? You said more than they've already chased out. Like who? How many?
Well, you can say that he chased
No,
out.
no. It has to be a number. It has to be something. No. It has to be a statistic. We do data for this. No, we do. We have data. We have data. Oh, okay, I'm going to go ahead and mute you. We have data for this. We do data collection. So there would be a statistic that said how many businesses have been driven out of New York. Go ahead and tell me. Of course, he's a misogynist. He voted for Trump. He did it himself. He's either leaving. Oh, there we go. You can unmute yourself.
I looked up right here. It says that over 158 trillion finance investment companies, a total worth of $1 trillion has left New York since 2018. So there you go.
Okay, so how do you know that has anything to do with the government or the mayor or?
Because all you leftists have pretty much the same policies. It's just how tyrannical you want to get with your policies.
Sure. What statistic did you get that from so I can look it up?
Yeah, hold on. Give me 1 sec. I'll pull it back up. It's on my browser. So
okay, yeah, no worries. I just can't hear you when you off app, so just memorize it. Tyrannical, right? You get the fucking chief tyrant.
The first organizations that give that statistics is one's called CoStar, which is a left-leaning source, and the other one is the New York Post. You can take. I mean, I take
CoStar what? CoStar. CoStar what? CoStar what? What's the name of the article? What's the URL? Like what? CoStar what?
Thank you for the lightning and the pepper, whoever gave that. I appreciate it.
Can you give me the name, the CoStar what? There's CoStar stock, there's CoStar real estate, there's CoStar Zodiac.
It's just CoStar.com. Look it up. CoStar.com. New York.
Is there a hyphen? Is there a hyphen or in CoStar?
No hyphen. Just Co and Star.
Okay, and where does that tell me?
Do you want me to drop the URL link in chat?
It doesn't work. I need you to give me the name of the article because you just took me to the main page and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tabs and a bunch of stories on real estate or whatever. Doesn't tell me anything. What's the name of the article? Huh?
That is the name of the article.
Is what?
New York, California lose $2 trillion in estimated firm value.
New York and California. California. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. You said New York. Now you're telling me the article says New York and California. California is the biggest state. Dude, I don't allow men to speak over me. So if I'm in the middle of a sentence, you shut your fucking pie hole. Got it? Thank you. Shut. I know. There's the misogyny. I know. Give me a minute to read it. Oh, shh.
Hey, Chad, she's mad that she lost.
No. That article I put down. I put New York and California lose. All right. There is no article that says New York and California lose, so I'm having to go through and look. Starbucks, NFL's Travis Kelce, how Park 55 Hilton Union Square became the hotel. I put in New York, California lose. The name of the article that he said, I don't see anything. Okay, I see one that says New York, California lose firms managing an estimated $2 trillion in assets. Since the start of 2020, who was the president in 2020? The article says since the start of 2020. Who was the president in 2020? Who was the president in 2020, chat? I know he's gone because he was being ridiculous. He didn't give me a chance to read the article. No, I dropped him because he misrepresented the article. It said since 2020. That was since Joe Biden. That was since Donald Trump. Since 2020. Disingenuous prick. Through the end of March 2020. Okay, in total, since the start of 2023 through the end of March 2020. No, sorry, hold on. In total, since the start of 2020 through the end of March 2023, more than 370 investment companies, or about 2.5% of the U.S. total, with the 2.7 trillion in assets under management, moved their headquarters to a new state between 2020 and 2023. Not because of the problems with the New York leadership. You misrepresented the entire argument. Loser. Got to read the whole article, dummy. James, did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, I'm leaving. I don't want to be on here with you.
I can have a conversation as long as you don't crash out on me. Tuck your tail between your legs and run away, little boy, like back where you belong. Fucking idiot. I proved that guy wrong, and this guy comes up. He's like, no, I don't want to come up. Oops. She knows more than I do. Guess not. Bye. I'm too scared of a strong, smart woman. Oh no. I match energy. If you come up here and you want to have a conversation with me, I can have a conversation with you. But if you're going to be a misogynistic asshole and treat me that way, I'm going to give it right back to you. And then they run away because they don't like it. Their feeties are hurt. You want to come up and have a real conversation? I prefer that. They always stop reading once their bias is confirmed. Exactly. Then you go farther down in there, and more of the jobs came out in 20 and 21 at the beginning of Trump's administration. Sorry about your luck, but your stats were wrong. And you stopped reading in the article where you thought it confirmed your bias. Fucking liars. I don't allow misinformation and I don't allow disrespect. I'm going to give it right back to you. So if you want to come up here and have a respectful conversation, you've gotten so good that they run as soon as they come up. Exactly. Because I'm smarter than you and I'm a strong woman, I know that's intimidating. Still around. You've been invited multiple times. And even though I've asked the moderators not to just mute right-wingers today, unless you do multiple times or spam or you've been invited up, I muted you myself because you're not coming up. I've invited you multiple times. And if you're going to be a coward, I can't help you. You're just going to have to stay muted. Now, the only voice you have is if you use your big boy voice or your big girl voice. So still around 2047, come on up. PG Howie, did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, I did.
All right, cool. How old are you? What state did you vote in?
I just want to know how many cats.
I want to ask, how old are you?
I'm 56. I'll be 57.
Okay. What state did you vote in?
How old are you?
53.
Okay.
And I live in Florida.
I thought you lived in California.
No, I live in Florida and it's cold as fuck here today. We had an Arctic blast come through last night. I think it's like 59 degrees outside. So for Florida, that's cold. And it's supposed to be in the 30s tonight, which is like dying weather for Floridians.
What's CA in your bio?
That's my Cash App and Venmo.
Oh, I thought CA meant California.
No, I live in the Central Florida area, like in the Orlando area.
Okay. So you're just on here for money.
Oh no, this is my job.
This is your job?
Yeah, this is my job.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So based on the fact that you make money off of this, how do we know that you're genuine in what you say?
Well, no, well, okay, let me preface this. I don't get paid. Hold on, I'll explain it to you. I don't get paid by anyone. I don't get paid by like the DNC or George Soros or any organization. Can you please stop? Please stop talking over me. I do not allow men to speak over me, and I've been cordial, but please don't talk over me. I'll let you say your piece, but just let me finish. When I started my live in May of last year, because I lost my job, and I have 2 special needs kids. So I started coming on live. I had like 20 people in my live. And they liked what I did. I grew my following up to almost 47,000 followers. This is my backup account, but my main account has almost 47,000 followers. And they told me that if I showed up every single day to try to save democracy by talking to Trump voters and trying to get them to flip their votes to Kamala Harris, that they would give me donations and stuff to keep me coming back every day to help support me. And then after the election, I hold Trump voters accountable for what they voted for. And then we talk about the issues of the day. So there's some days I get very little donations. There's some days I get more, but every day, and it all adds up enough for me to pay my bills. That's all. That's how it's my job. And I do it 7 days a week. And I've literally been here for 18 months straight, and I've missed 2 days. That includes every single holiday. I have been here 7 days a week.
I know who you are. I've seen it before.
Yeah.
I saw you around the election.
I'm here 7 days a week, and I have been for 18 months straight, and I've missed 2 days, and that's it.
Right, but you have to do this. It's your job.
No.
It's your only source of income, apparently.
Well, I have a job now. I was recently hired, except for my background check has to go through the government. And since the government shut down, my private industry job that has a government contract, I can't get verified through the government right now because it's shut down. So I have to wait for the government to reopen in order for them to complete my background check, and then I can start working. But either way, I do this because I care about democracy. I care about this country, and I care that we have a fascist dictator trying to take over. And we try to have these conversations to try to turn people's minds around, to open their eyeballs to what's happening. And it's worked on quite a few number of folk. I know I'm not going to reach everybody, but if you notice, I'm talking to you right now, but there's also 735 other people listening. So I may not reach you, and I may not change your mind, but I might be able to change someone else's mind. And I've changed many, many minds.
But I'm failing to see how you don't understand that you're contradicting yourself. You're saying you're doing this to save democracy.
Correct.
Really what you're doing. But that's not, but you're doing it because it's your only source of income at the moment. You have to do this.
So what?
Or you won't eat.
No, that's not true. I didn't say that. No. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that at all. I said they told me if I show up and defend democracy as fiercely as I do, and I do, if you watch me, you know that I do, that they would support me. So what is the difference? Education and entertainment are paid by everybody else, so why not me?
But okay, let's do a hypothetical. Let's say
no, I'm not interested in. I'm not interested in this. I'm not interested in this conversation at all. I've actually said when Trump did something good.
For example,
when he did the bill in his first term against animal cruelty, I said I thought that was a great thing. Although that is something Schittler did too. So it's, but I will give credit where credit's due. But he's done nothing good. So. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. One more. I have one more. I think the Operation Warp Speed was great, even though he then discouraged everyone from getting the vax. I still think it was great, and it saved a lot of people's lives. So I do think that the Operation Warp Speed was a good thing.
But besides that, everything's been bad.
Besides that, he's corrupt, and it has been awful. He is kidnapping people off the streets. He's throwing them in internment camps. He has violated their constitutional rights. He's violated the First Amendment, Second Amendment, Fourth Amendment, Fifth Amendment, Ninth Amendment, 13th Amendment. He's 22nd Amendment, like you name it. And two of the amendments, the Supreme Court has ruled on that he has directly violated. So yeah, he's a disaster.
Do you think illegals should have driver's licenses?
I don't call them illegals, and I won't let them be referred to as such on my live because that's a dehumanizing term. But undocumented is fine. I don't believe in undocumented people. I don't know. Can undocumented people get a driver's license?
Certain states they can. Are you cool with that?
I don't give a shit. I literally don't care.
With someone who's undocumented?
Oh, there's 19 states that undocumented immigrants can obtain driver's licenses, permits, or authorization. Okay. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. I don't care.
You want them? Would you like them driving trucks?
Sure. They still have to pass the same test. They still have to pass the same test.
Even if they don't speak English.
Yes.
That well.
Yep. Don't care. Don't care. Nope. They have to.
You're comfortable.
No, they have to pass the test. If they can pass the test, I don't care.
No, I said, you're comfortable being on the road with these people.
Yes, and they're not these people; they're human beings. Yeah.
Well, some people aren't comfortable. Some people aren't comfortable.
I don't care. Then you're usually just a cash. You're just you're a racist, so I don't really care.
Well, it's about personal safety.
No, it's not. How many accidents have you got in with undocumented immigrants?
How many accidents do I see?
I didn't say that. How many accidents have you gotten into? How many accidents have you gotten into? I swear to fucking God. It's just like you talking about black pilots, like Charlie Kirk was talking about black pilots. He gives them the side eye, as if there's a pilot license for black people versus white people. It's a racist issue. If they can pass the test, I don't care.
Give it to Charlie Kirk. Really? That quickly?
Huh?
You just pivoted to Charlie Kirk.
No, I was giving you an example. When he said he would give a black pilot the side eye to make sure he wasn't a DEI hire, as if they have a different test to pass than a white pilot. It's still a pilot license.
I'm talking about people that can't drive.
I know that. I'm saying it's the same concept of racism. Okay, because they have to pass the same test. And if they got a driver's license, wouldn't they then be documented because we know who they were? So go 19 states. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. No. This is so good. Go 19 states that takes undocumented immigrants and makes them documented. Good for you, 19 states. Now we know who they are. Congratulations, 18 states. What a great job. Awesome. I think we should all do it. Yeah. If they can pass the test, they can drive. I don't care.
Right. So you saw the accident a couple weeks ago in California.
I understand. It acts. Of course I did. I just said yes. Yes, I saw it. Yes. I've been screaming yes. The problem is you're not listening to me.
Okay. So
you cannot get a CD. Who issues a CDL? I didn't mean to mute you. My thumb hit it accidentally, so I was looking for something else. Can you tell me who issues CDLs? You can unmute. I accidentally muted you, and I tried to invite you right away.
The state issues CDLs.
Commercial driver's license? Federal Motor Carrier Safety Regulation. Federal. It's federal. Federal issues CDL. It's not by state. It's federal. Just like the FDOT is.
You don't take the test in your state?
Yes, but you get certified. You get your CDL license from federal. The test is federal. The Federal Motor Carrier Safety Regulations. That's what it is. Federal.
So federal. It's the federal government's fault that all these guys are driving around in CDLs with CDLs.
I don't care if they pass the test. What do you not get?
Okay. But if you're a family member.
I don't. Okay, I'm done. You're beating a dead horse, and I'm not interested. Not interested any longer. You are so fucking boring. Yes, it's federally set standards. You do get your license through your state. I understand that, but it's a federal. Screaming about one incident, one accident, one trailer truck accident, as if accidents just don't fucking happen all the time with US born citizens. Accidents happen all the time. His only point was that he was racist. SP, thank you so much for the $2. You deserve every penny. You've saved so many lives. Thank you so much, SP. I appreciate that. That's so nice. Citizens have accidents all the time. I don't care. I don't care. As long as they pass a test, I don't care. I said it how many fucking times? I don't understand why you don't understand what I'm saying. As long as they pass the test, I don't care. You're taking one bad trailer truck accident. I witnessed a trailer truck accident that a car got hooked on the back and it drug it down the highway with a young girl like freaking screaming for her life. And it was a white driver. So should I say a white US citizen shouldn't have his license because he fucking got in an accident? It's just your racism showing. But I'm not interested. I can't make you be an unbigoted piece of shit. But here we are. Should we say all white people are domestic terrorists because they did January 6th? Should we say all white men are criminals because 90% of the crime that happens in this country are by white men? You don't lump everybody into one category when somebody does something. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. All white 18 to 25-year-olds are school shooters. I mean, you can't lump everybody together. Oh, he was undocumented. Oh, he got an accident. Do you think they should have licenses? Yes. Yes. If they can get a license and they're qualified to get a license in whatever way that happens to be, and they can pass the test, yes. I would much rather have an undocumented immigrant have a fucking driver's license than a white man have a gun. Ridley, you come in here every day with 0 followers to just spew shit. Get the fuck out of here. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to block you. You are always misinformation. Women don't commit violent crimes with weapons in this country. So I think that the Second Amendment should be changed, that only women are allowed to have firearms because we're the only ones that are responsible with them. If you want to start changing amendments, let's go. Because men are far too emotional, men are far too violent, and they don't deserve, because they have shown over and over and over that they are not responsible with firearms. They're far too emotional. And they react with violence instead of letting cooler heads prevail. So I think only women should be allowed to carry. Women cry when we get emotional. Men get violent. Women are by far superior. Anyway, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Everyone who drives a vehicle should have car insurance. There are also American citizens who drive around without car insurance. You can't say about what if undocumented don't have insurance? What about all the white people that don't have insurance? What about all the Americans that don't have insurance? Stop being a racist cuck. It's disgusting. Cheryl, thank you for the $2 challenge for our awesome employee. Oh, Cheryl, thank you. Okay, Cheryl's is offering a $2 challenge for our awesome employee, which is me. She's doing a $2 challenge for everybody watching right now to send $2 to my Cash App or Venmo for your awesome employee. Thank you, Cheryl. That was really nice. So hit the vote. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. If you want to take part in the $2 challenge, Diava Talks is on that little blue banner over there, which that's how it's spelled for my Cash App and Venmo. Any all support is appreciated. Tap the screen. Let's get to 100K likes, guys. Come on, there is almost 800 people in here. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. If you want to come up, there's a little pink and blue person to the right of your comment section. That's how you hit the guest request to come on up. Ain't nobody want to talk to you? Ain't a word. But if you want to be a pussy ass bitch and stay in the comment section, go right ahead. But I'm going to mute you because you've been just chirping down here and you really haven't had the courage or the ball sacks to come up here. So I'm going to just let you be quiet. Put your dunce cap on. Go sit in the corner. Tashawn, thank you for the $5. Love you. Keep it up. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. 800 people in here, and there's not a single Trump supporter on the guest request. Exactly, RC Dubs. Giselle, thank you for the $5 Canadian over on the tube of you. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. Thank you so much. You drop me, yeah, because you're a condescending prick and you wouldn't get off the goddamn driver's license topic. You want to talk about something else? Request up. But I'm not talking to you about the goddamn driver's licenses. Jennifer, thank you for the $5. I'm nominating you for Employee of the Month. Thank you. Unbreakable by Design, best employee ever. Thank you for the $2. Thank you. PG, if you want to come back up. Got to move on from the driver's licenses and racism. Oh, the Dems that voted to open up the government? Oh, they're pussy ass bitches. And the reason why they did that and the reason why they chose those specific people, because all but one are not seeking re-election. So they have no consequence because they're out this term anyway. Do I think they should resign immediately? Yes. Do I think that Chuck Schumer made those specific people doing it? Yes. But it's not over yet. There's still a final vote. So I called Tim Kaine and Maggie Hassan because they both said that their votes could be persuaded, or changed if they got enough public pushback. So I called and I emailed. So if you haven't called, leave my live, go call and email them and come right back. But if they said if there's enough public pressure, they'll change their vote and it still could remain closed. So it's not over yet, but those two people, the people who did it, yeah, 2 are retiring and 6 aren't going to run. Exactly. Same thing. I cannot give you their emails. You can go look it up, just like I did. Not trying to be mean, but I ain't got time for all that. Oh, I looked up on opensecrets.org today on how many of them got money from airline industries, and half of them got money from airline industries. This is coming from their corporate lobbyists from the airlines that want them to reopen because they can't fly their planes. I looked them up on Open Secrets and looked up every single one of them. I think it was 4 or 5 of them all take money from airlines. Gee, I wonder who lobbied them. And I believe it was American Airlines that sponsored the most. Yep. So this isn't about anything. This is about their corporate lobbyists that are wanting to fly their planes. I've heard from MAGA crowd, Trump is trying to sue us. Why? Well, I haven't known that man not to sue someone or something that fucked him over. Absolutely. He is. He's suing the American people for $203 or $30 million, which coincidentally happens to be the exact price of his ballroom, for the emotional distress for prosecuting him and investigating him for all the crimes he committed. Exactly. Thanksgiving is coming up, one of the heavily traveled holidays, and they don't have the airplanes. They can't fly. So guess what? Guess what? They want to open up, bitches, because they want to fly. Lord MAGA Craft, if you don't come up here the very first time I ask you, I'm muting you. You come here every single day. You ask the same question. We have answered that question ad fucking nauseum to you, and you're loathsome. So shut the fuck up or get in the box. That's it. You're muted. Oh yeah, we definitely give a shout out to Afton Bain in Tennessee running to be elected to Congress. I think there's a December 2nd vote for Afton. We've explained to these dumb chuds ad nauseum why they weren't released under the Biden administration. I'm not telling them another time in the comment section. They can fuck all the way off, or they can go Google it. They're so stupid. Like, just infinitely stupid. Ask the same fucking question. Every day, come in. Why did they? Shut the fuck up, dude. If you haven't learned by now, fuck all the way off, and then keep going a little further, and then fuck off some more. Then keep going just a little bit further and fuck off a little bit more. Fucking idiots.
Hi there.
Hi, Johnny. Oh, hi, Cletus. Did you vote for? Did you vote for Trump?
Of course I did. Married my cousins.
How's your sister wife doing?
She's good. How's your husband? How you doing?
Sorry. I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what. Feed me dirt, please. They're so intellectually inferior. How you holding up?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, I think
They're interesting, huh?
oh my god. I mean, I've come to the conclusion that at least it's the ones that I get, they all have a flat affect when they talk. No, like intonation in their voice. That means they're all that's left that are like Trump world are all sociopaths or psychopaths. Like they have that flat affect. Every one of them. Did you vote for Trump? Sure did. Why? I sure did. They never have any kind of intonation in their voice like they're fucking robots. And I swear it's all of them.
Well, that's because they didn't vote based off of policy. They didn't vote based off of politics.
Correct.
Daddy, calm down. They voted based off of the fact that he's all that they've got. They don't have family. They don't have friends. They don't have money. They don't have hobbies. They don't have a life. What they have is Donald Trump. And they got to follow him to the ends of the earth or else they have nothing.
Right. Because they feel part of something. Sorry. They feel like they're special. Like they're part of some group and they've made him their whole personality, like Trad.
Oh, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started on that one. All right. Wanted to stop by.
Yes. Hunter's mom said he's given them an identity.
Yeah, unfortunately, the identity is bigotry. Who knew?
All right. Bigotry, homophobia, racism.
It doesn't even make sense anymore. They're bigoted nonsense. They're the epitome of saying racism's expensive, but it's a price I'm willing to pay. Like, what are you doing?
Racism is expensive. Racism is very expensive.
Talk to you later, my friend.
All right, love you. Bye. I love when Johnny comes up here. Racism is really expensive. Feed me dirt, Trump. I can't afford my food, but I can be a bigot. PG, you're back. Remind everybody how old you are, what state you voted in.
Yeah, 56, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Donald Trump. How'd you get linked up with Johnny?
I've been friends with Johnny for a while.
No. But how did you get linked up with him?
I started watching.
He's a professional. Like he's an op. So how did you get?
He's not an op. He's a Democrat.
Well, he works for Democrats.
No, he doesn't work for.
He's not just a nobody on TikTok. Stop.
No, he doesn't work for Democrats. He has in the past. He worked on Josh Shapiro's campaign, but he's not working for anybody right now. Of course, he's been in politics for a long time. He worked on Biden's campaign.
Yeah, yeah.
I already know that. We met here on
So
TikTok.
how did you? But you didn't. So how did you link up with Johnny Pomodoro, whatever his name is?
Pomadessa. I went to his lives. I've gone to his lives. We've been in lives together. And I'm like, I love his content. He found me. He's like, oh my God, I love your content. And we became friends.
Oh, so it's just an organic relationship.
Oh, yeah. I just met him on here. I mean, he's a 20-something-year-old kid. I'm a 53-year-old woman. Absolutely. I met him on here. Yeah.
I was just surprised to see him come up in here.
He comes up a lot. He came up the other day too. He just comes up for a second. He never stays. He doesn't really stay long.
Well, yeah. Well, right. He comes up to support your
Sure.
life, but it's an organic thing. That's cool.
Oh yeah, I don't know him outside of TikTok. No,
Glad you guys have that kind of relationship. That's cool.
he's a smart kid.
Well, he's got his talking points down pretty well. Pretty good.
No, he's a very smart kid. I mean, I know I might call him a kid, but it's just because I have kids older than him.
Well, I understand. I'll call him a kid. I'll call him a kid also. What makes him smart?
Because he's very, very smart. He does like data analysis. He went to Penn State. He went to Ivy League school. I mean, he's Ivy League educated.
Penn State is not an Ivy League school. It's not remotely. I went to Penn State. It's not remotely an Ivy League school.
Anyway, what's your point? Do you have any? Do you have? I mean, I know. I'm just curious. Do you have anything like politics wise? Because you've interviewed me like you're writing a fucking book. Both times you've been up here. I don't know what your point is. Oh, he went to UPenn. Sorry. Is that the same thing? Yeah, he went to UPenn.
No. Okay.
Oh, Penn State's different. He went to UPenn. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, I know. He comes off like a Philadelphia. He wears Seagulls jerseys and says he's from Philadelphia.
So he's a Phillies fan. He's from rural Pennsylvania. I don't think he said he's from Philadelphia. He tells everybody all the time he's from rural Pennsylvania, but he is an Eagles fan. Anyway, I'm here to talk politics. I'm not talking about Johnny or me or answering any more questions about my personal life, my job, how much I make, how do I get paid, because none of that matters.
Okay. So Donald Trump is going to be president for another 3 years, right?
Yes.
Okay. Would you like to see?
Actually, no. I personally don't think. I personally don't think he'll live that long. No, I don't.
Why do you think he won't live that long? Are you a doctor?
No, absolutely no. I'm not at all. But I have listened to other experts who take care of geriatric patients. With his venous insufficiency, the bruising on his hands, sometimes looking like going back and forth to Walter Reed all the time. Having an MRI the other day is not routine. Having an annual physical twice in 10 months is not routine. He's obviously got some health things going on. His cankles are usually indicative of like a congestive heart failure, or that could go along with venous insufficiency. But he's definitely got some health issues going on. He's old. I mean, he's old. It happens.
Okay, so he has a little inflammation, so that means.
Oh no! I have inflammation. Like today, I woke up. I have RA. I look like I have Crypt Keeper hands today because the weather changed so drastically.
I don't know what RA is.
Oh, rheumatoid arthritis. So, and I woke up today with my hands completely deformed because of the drastic weather change. It happens every time the weather changes drastically. And that's inflammation. What he has is Trump stumps. They're like cankles. Like they were wide. They were like, that's like edema level. Edema level. It's like, that's wide. That's not just inflammation.
But he might.
That's water retention, usually.
He might be.
He might. It is true. And I said, I don't personally think. He keeps falling asleep all the time. He's like the nod father. He's constantly falling asleep. There's tons of pictures of him falling asleep all over the place. He fell asleep in the Oval Office the other day, surrounded by the people that were with him before the guy passed out. And he's like completely zonked out, completely out. And he's surrounded by a bunch of people and he's sound asleep. So I just don't think he's well. I just don't.
happens? All right, so if he didn't make it 3 years, JD Vance obviously would take over.
Sure.
So what do you see happening in 2028?
If we have elections, because if we have JD Vance, I have a feeling we will. If we have Donald Trump, I have a feeling we won't. Because he's kind of alluded to the fact that, anyway, JD Vance has the charm and the charisma of a doorknob. He does not have the cult following that Trump has. And JD Vance is not going to be able to get away with the things that Donald Trump can get away with because he's JD Vance and he's not Donald Trump.
No one's claiming that he is. So, but what about on your side? Because you obviously want to take back the White House. It's very important to you as a Democrat.
Of course. Well, it's more important because we have to stop the authoritarian takeover because he's ignoring the courts. He's violating the Constitution.
We got Val. Oh my God.
He's usurped. He has usurped the power of Congress. So we have to stop him in order to save our democracy. This is in order to save our country from authoritarianism.
Who's going to help you do that?
Well, the only person that's fighting fire with fire right now, who was not my initial first pick, is Gavin Newsom, because you have to bully a bully, and he's really, really good at it. He would not be my first pick because he started playing footsies with the right a little bit with all his interviewing of like Charlie Kirk and Nick Fuentes and like those guys that are too far right. So I wasn't really happy with that, but he's at least fighting fire with fire. And I think that he's got the guts to do it. And if he runs, I'll back him. But he was not my first choice initially.
So you should be careful about saying like fighting fire with fire, as far as Gavin Newsom. Probably a sensitive issue in California.
Do you have anything other than it?
Right. I mean, this is just ridiculous. I mean, it's just unnecessary.
Now we got Johnny Pomodoro. Now we got
it's
Val.
Pomodessa.
Did you meet Val organically?
Val is my co-host almost every day. He comes up on my live and co-hosts every day. Him and Jem.
And you met him organically also? What a coincidence!
Of course I did. You don't think that left-leaning creators all follow each other? You don't think left-leaning creators we follow each other and support each other? Val, do I know you off of this app? Of course I met him on this app.
Yeah, but we've talked to each other off that.
No, I know, but he's saying he doesn't think it's organic. He thinks we all belong to some network that I just somehow managed to meet Johnny. And now I just somehow managed to meet you. Like this is all planned or like we're part of some like paid group or something. I think that's what he's alluding to. Yeah.
A lot of us met on this app because we're like-minded.
Correct.
And it's all organic, Val.
Yes.
Well, how people become friends is it organic? It's no different than if you were going to meet at a bar.
You start talking to somebody at the bar and you're like, yeah, I'm a Democrat too. Cool. And you become friends. What's the difference?
I told you she was going to lose, Val, didn't I? I told you, man.
Do you have anything that just about? Do you have anything that? Do you have anything? You bitched and whined about wanting to come up. Can we talk about politics? Can we talk about anything other than you being like, I told you she's gonna lose, Val? Can you just talk about what's happening now? We can talk about We can talk about the shutdown. We can talk about the kidnapping people off the streets. We know she lost. We know he won. We're 10 months into it. Do you have anything else to talk about? Because you're fucking annoying. I don't care. It's my live. And if you think he needs you to tell him that she lost, you're fucking stupid. Now, can you say something of value that's about politics now? God damn. Sean, thank you for the $5 cash app. This fool is a conspiracy theorist, right? Jesus Christ.
You're gonna make the same mistake in 2028 with Gavin Newsom?
Can we talk? No, I said, can we talk about politics and things that are happening right now? I am not talking about 2028. I am not talking about 2028. I'm talking about 2025. What's happening right now?
You want to talk about Mandami?
Sure. Fuck.
I'm glad he won.
Good. Next point.
But the other guy came up and he's like, oh, he's going to do this and he's going to do that. Well, let's wait and see. He's not even in office yet. And look how bad Democrats are. You had to run.
Nope. All right, I'm done with you. I want to talk about politics that's happening now, of what things are happening in the country. Democrats, shut the fuck up. Like, literally, I don't care about your fucking stupid ass opinions anymore. Boring as fuck is right. Well, let me ask you this. Well, let me ask you this. Well, let me ask you this. Well, the Democrats are doing this. And the Democrats, shut the fuck up. I don't know what happened to Val. He dropped. My God, they don't ever want to talk about Trump. They're just like, the Democrats. Katana, did you vote for Trump? Don't want to talk about the shit that Trump is doing, but they're like, well, the Democrats. Shut up. What a condescending prick. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. My God, get the fuck out of here, man. Let's talk about what's going on here. And you know why you know why I specifically told the senators that I contacted today? I told them exactly this, y'all. Hold on. Oh, I didn't download it. Shit. Getting rid of this ACA subsidies is in Project 2025. They are not going to honor this gentleman's handshake of, we'll vote on it in the second week of December. Yeah, even if the Senate does it, Mike Johnson never has said he would bring it up for a vote. So they are disingenuous fucking liars. It's in Project 2025. They're trying to gut the ACA. Do not believe the shit out of their mouth. It's in Project 2025. I'll read it to you specifically from what I got off when I Googled it. Hold on. It literally says there was 4 components of the ACA: removing consumer protections, weakening subsidies, restricting Medicaid, and administrative barriers. That's their 4-point plan without outright repealing the ACA, to just weaken it and to kind of get rid of it. So them saying that they'll negotiate the ACA into second week of December, bullshit. It's in Project 2025. They are not. They are not. It's specifically part of the plan. Mike Johnson said he wouldn't bring it to the floor. Right. So the Senate can promise whatever they want. But if Mike Johnson doesn't, then it's just as good as dead. So fuck the Republicans. Fuck them motherfuckers. There's one more vote, and one of them bastards, or 2 of them bastards, better change their damn mind. They haven't caved yet. All they did was give the 60 votes for cloture, which means no more discussion. They still have to vote one more time. And if they change their mind, they can still keep the government closed. But they're
internet issues for a couple days.
That's okay.
Reset my router.
That's okay. I think the vote is either tonight or tomorrow. But they have one more chance to say no. And that's why Tim Kaine and Maggie Hassan both said that they could have their votes swayed by public opinion. So I've been telling anybody and everybody to go call them, email them, text them, whatever number you got, and tell them don't back down. But I think personally that this is by Chuck Schumer used all the people that were either retiring or not running for re-election to make this. So it didn't have to get a blood on anyone's hands who needed to be reelected.
There's more to this we don't know, guys. I'm just being honest.
I don't believe it.
I really hate that we're throwing Democrats under the bus right now.
Sorry.
We do not know the whole story. Because we don't. We don't know the whole story.
when half of them are being paid by American Airlines and airline companies, you don't think they're getting pressure from their corporate donors to get their planes back running right before Thanksgiving?
There's some of that, but there's a minibus deal involved with this that we do not have all the information on. And that's really the main reason that it's going back to the House. And I really wished, I'm just being honest.
I know, but we had all the leverage, Val. We had all the leverage. The American people spoke last week.
That leverage will turn within the next 10 to 20 days. If the government stays shut down and businesses start folding.
Then they should tell us what they're doing.
Will end.
Yeah, but there was a mandate last Tuesday by the American people in droves.
That mandate was about what's going on other ways. It's not about this shutdown. This shutdown is hurting people, and it's going to continue to hurt people. And there's only so far you can push before everyone gets hurt. And people need to start understanding that. And please, until we know the whole story, please quit throwing Democrats under the bus. Because we don't know.
Then perhaps they should.
There's a minibus deal with this that we have not seen or know all what's privy to.
Then perhaps they should tell us, because it seems like the centrist Democrats just constantly cave in and take any leverage that we have away. We have nothing else.
It's that leverage, we lose that leverage as businesses start closing, as the economy continues to crash. We lose that leverage because it's going to come a point in time that medical insurance ain't the most important thing in somebody's life.
I'm tired of it seems like that's all Democrats do is fucking cave.
The cave, the Democrats held out for longer than any administration ever in the past in any shutdown. I'd say anything but caved.
But people will also lose their life without having health insurance.
Well, health insurance, there's part of that's what I'm saying. There's a minibus deal that's part of this.
What is it? What's in the minibus deal? What's in it?
That's what we're trying to find out. That's the part of the story we don't have full information on yet. And until we know what's in this minibus deal, we all need to chill.
But some of us, it's really important. Like, I know, I understand that, but like, I'm literally going through a divorce and I'm going to be kicked off my husband's insurance. The only way I will ever be able to have health insurance is going to be through the ACA. My medication is $6,000 a month. If I don't have health insurance, I will cripple up and unalive.
I get it. But in the end, it is not the Democrats that have control. We've been stating this from the beginning. They have fought hard and they're still continuing to fight hard. But if people keep going after them like this, if I was sitting in Congress and my own constituents were coming at me like this, after everything that I've been doing to try to help this situation and move it forward, I'd wonder why I'm doing it too.
No, I'm not postponing my divorce. Project 2025 is almost done. The next thing is no fault divorce. I'm not getting stuck with the rest of my life. T, you're sitting in my shoes. I'm not talking to you, Val. But I've seen some comments going by about, and that's pissing me the fuck off. I'm about to get off.
Right, I understand everybody has their own, but promise me when I tell you this, if this continued on for 20 more days, the situation we have would be far worse than what we're dealing with right now. It's a balance. Everybody has to play the balance.
But they're not playing the balance. Republicans aren't doing anything. They're just making the Democrats cave. We get a pinky promise that they'll put it up for a vote in the Senate, but it doesn't mean Mike Johnson will put it up in the House. I don't know. He left again. I don't know if it's internet issues or he's upset with me. I don't know. He could be upset with me. It's an emotionally charged thing. I'm not mad at him. I'm just frustrated with the whole situation.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
That's a dumb question. I just kind of came in and I kind of caught the tail end of this. Listen, when's your divorce final? Like soon?
Nope.
Okay, he can't take you off his insurance until your divorce is final.
It's open enrollment. He could.
You're still married to him, so he can't. Right? The divorce is the final. So that part I would be less worried about until I went through this. My ex-wife was on my insurance for a year after my divorce was final. And I couldn't. I tried to take her off, and they wouldn't even let me. They're like, "Oh, no, you missed this and that. You can't change your policy." So he can't change his policy unless, he just can't. At least from my experience. So there's that part. I just want to give you a little bit of glimpse of this. I mean, I agree with you. The caving thing looks really bad. It just does. So you're not the only one feeling this way. And I get Val saying, because see, this is a defeatist type of situation, right? They want the Democrats to feel defeated, right? But we can't allow that to happen.
I don't feel defeated at all. I don't feel defeated at all.
Well,
I know you came in at the tail. Did you hear the whole exchange between Val and I?
I did not. That's why I'm just going off insurance. That's why I really want to just talk about that, honestly, because I did not hear. I just heard Val basically saying we can't. He's like, people coming at the constituents and then them not wanting to do it, and I just heard that exchange. That's where it kind of came in. So.
I'm just saying.
I'm not in your situation, and I understand how you're feeling, and you can feel how you want to feel because you have every right to feel how you want to feel. But until your divorce is final, he cannot keep you up.
Yeah, but he can. He has open enrollment. He could just go in there and say, "I'm only signing me and my kids up." He could tell his employer that I have a separate plan, and are they going to call me and ask me?
Well, have you talked to him? Is it going to happen? Do you know?
I don't even want to put it in his head because I'm not going to say that. But.
You know him. You know him better than we do. So is that something he would do? Is he that proactive?
I'm not proactive. I would use the word vindictive.
I understand that, but does he even understand he could do that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I would just, until it happens, I wouldn't speculate. You know him more than we do. And, I just, knowing the dude paying attention to other things and not really paying attention to that, it might not happen. So, anyways, I'm sorry you're feeling this way. I just wanted to come up and.
Well, no, I don't think people understand that it's like, I don't know. I forget it. I didn't mean it to turn into this. This is not what I was trying to.
Oh, no, I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine. It's not, you're feeling how you're feeling.
When you feel anxiety, when you have a chronic, I've had this disease for 30 years. I've suffered with it for 30 years and it's degenerative.
Yeah,
it's never going to get better. And so my medication is like $6,000 a month and I can't afford that. And so I can't wait to see what's going to happen. I was hoping that the Democrats would hold the line so that we keep the subsidies and I wouldn't have to worry about it. I could afford to get an ACA plan. So them just caving pissed me off. But apparently I'm wrong for that because I shouldn't blame the Democrats.
No, you're not. No. I'm not saying that. You're not wrong for that at all. That's an honest fear and an honest like reality that you're conscious of. So I would never say that. But as far, I listen, if you're gonna go this far, caving is wild to me. You're not holding the line. So I don't know if there's money been offered, some kind of bullshit.
Well, half of them are lobbied by the airline industry.
Yeah, well, there you go.
I don't have insurance with the new job. The new job, I'm self-employed. I'm a contractor. I don't have insurance with the new job.
Well, listen, I'm going to let you go.
All right.
I'll message you later.
All right.
Talk to you on the phone. All right?
Okay.
To you later.
All right. Bye, honey. For somebody who asked what my email is, it's just diavatalks@gmail.com. Dawn, thank you for the $1 Cash App. I have expensive medicines too. I understand. Yeah, because living a life of suffering sounds really fucking fun. I don't have a lawyer. James, who'd you vote for?
I vote for Harris.
Oh, okay. I'm unfortunately, I'm just bringing up Trump supporter. So I'm trying to get back into my political debates. It's not friendly time. It just kind of happened because Val was my co-host, and then we got off track. All right, hit the guest request if you vote for Trump. I'm not sure there's any left in here, but with 900 people, you would think there would be. Please stop giving him any advice. Let's just go back to. I'm just getting more and more agitated. So if you guys could just stop with any call Medicaid. I don't qualify for Medicaid. Just stop. Everyone just tap the screen. Let's see if we can get some Trump voters in here. Let's try to keep back on track. Jenna, thank you for the $1 Venmo. It's not much, but sending my love to you, honey. Stay strong. Thank you, Jenna. You voted for Donald Trump? Hit the guest request. All right. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up. Exactly, Gen X tired. That's my point. Hey, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up. Let's chat. I don't think you can move singular. We just had an exchange. I'm just upset from that. I'm trying to. Miss Tina, DM me or email me off of here. My email is diavatalks@gmail.com. She's sleeping. Why don't you let her be? Lighter than I'm picking up paint and I'm liking one Mexican sand. Okay, good. Yeah, I don't think. Oh, it is probably the dog you hear snoring. He's always snoring in here while I'm on here. That was Chase coming to get the cats. Or a cat. Yeah, something had to make me laugh. Oh, thank you, Ms. Z. I'll check it. Nothing's come through yet. Let me see. Oh, I know it's not a lot, but just wanted to let you know you're not alone and we're going to get you through this. Love you and stay strong. Thank you for the $5. Thank you so much. That was so nice. I am definitely his person. That was my whole point. Gen X tired. The whole plan is for them to gut the ACA. It's in Project 2025. That one of the points of how they're going to do it is to weaken the subsidies. Like, I don't believe them in their good faith pinky swear promise that they're going to bring this up for a vote. I just don't believe it. Nancy, thank you for the $10. Sorry I upset you. We were all pissed. I don't know if it was you in particular, and but I'm not individually mad. It's just the whole situation. I'm not mad at anybody. I'm not mad at any one person. I promise. It's just the whole situation when you're a single mom of 2 special needs kids and you're going through this, you have no safety net in front of you. It's scary as fuck. They've been trying to destroy the ACA since forever. I did see what he posted about the air traffic controllers. But Mike Johnson, just because the Senate promises them a vote in the second week of December, has Mike Johnson. There's nothing to replace it. And if they send us $2,000, what is that going to go to? All $2,000 is going to go for 1 month of having fucking ACA. It is. If anyone feels singled out that I'm mad at you, I'm not. It's just the whole situation. Apparently, a lot of people are mad at me because a bunch of people left. I'm human. Sorry. Sorry, I'm not perfect. No, not perfect. Never claimed to be. Yes, it's cold as fuck in Florida. Yes, it is. It's gonna get colder tonight. It's gonna be in the 30s tonight. Us Florida people can't handle 30-degree weather. Are you kidding me? It's gonna be like 36, 34, 5 degrees tonight. Oh no. I know that might be normal for where y'all are from, but we're talking Florida here, guys. Okay. We're talking Florida, where it was like 80 something degrees yesterday. That's really, really cold. Hey, Val.
Hello. I'm going to bury this real quick. I'm mad at the situation.
I am too. I'm not mad at you either.
I'm mad at the situation. My problem with this is, and what people are not understanding, and what Jim said in the comments was absolutely right. If we keep attacking Democrats, we're going to lose. It's absolutely 100% right. It's been proven over and over and over and over and over again. This was a situation that I knew was going to eventually have to come to some sort of head like this. My problem is we really don't know the whole story yet, and we're making assumptions based on what we really don't know. And people's hearsay. What we do know is it is considered a Democratic win that we got it back down to 1 year instead of 3.
Got what down to 1 year? The extension?
The extension. So this is, you know what I'm saying? That part of it's already considered a Democratic win. There's more going on here that we do not know. And it was enough to make 4 Republicans so mad they didn't want to vote for this. So we don't even know what that is.
Yeah, no, I said we still have a chance for, I don't know.
Yeah, there's something that we're not being told. I can't find any information on it. I can't get any details on the minibus and what it is. I just know that it exists. You know, and that's what I'm saying. Until we have the whole story, just like the airplane in what was it, in St. Louis or wherever, that one that crashed. You know, first it was a little bitty airplane, then it turned out to be an actual jet. You know, when these things happen and we start making things up that we don't really know the story on, and we start attacking people for it, this is where we get in trouble. This is where we truly become just like MAGA. That is where I get upset. And that is where I draw the line. We don't know. I don't know why we don't know, but we don't.
But it seems like, and I'm not disagreeing with you entirely. I'm just saying, we don't know, but it seems like we wait till it's too late. And then we're reactive again because we don't know what to do. It's like, what can we do now?
Right, and I get that. And that's my problem with this whole thing. My biggest issue with this whole thing is we don't have the information. That's usually, so everybody knows, that's usually readily available. And it's not. I've looked till I'm blue in the face to try to find out what's all in this minibus. Nothing. Can't find anything. And that's, you know what I'm saying? That's what, you know what I'm saying? And that's what you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm worried about. But I don't want to go down the situation that we start throwing people under the bus as Democrats. And then have to fight that battle later on.
Is it a minibus or an omnibus?
It's not an omnibus. An omnibus is a group of bills put together.
Okay, so this is like a single.
This because it's a single CR, and there's 3 things that I know that it was discussed, and they're calling it a minibus. I've never heard the term either, but that's what they're referring to it as.
So how and maybe this is my ignorance, but how is it a good thing they went from 3 years of extending the subsidies to 1? Because wouldn't 3 years be better?
3 years gives them full control of that budget.
Okay. Because I'm thinking, 3 years would be even better.
3 years means that if the Democratic Congress does take place, like we want to in 2026,
So we wouldn't be able to control it?
Correct.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Because
and
that completely confused me because I thought 3 years, getting a 3-year deal would be amazing. But I see what you're saying.
Yeah, amazing for Republicans.
I see. I see. Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying now? There's
Yeah.
things here we are not, you know what I'm saying, that we're not completely privy to, that we need to take into account. Government's a balance. And I mean, not everybody gets what they want. And think of it this way, guys. When two people walk into a room and they negotiate, if both people left unhappy, the negotiations were probably successful.
Okay. I feel like I think it appears in the way that it feels on the outside is that we've held the line for this long and then they just caved on a handshake.
No, there was more involved to it than this. There's a lot of other things that are going on here, and until we actually get a look at what this looks like as a whole, and I don't think we're going to get to until Johnson puts it to the floor of the House.
Is he going to?
That's a good. That's another question all on its own.
Because the Senate is saying, "Hey, we'll give you a vote on the second week of December," but Johnson hasn't said he's going to put it up.
Right, that's true. I mean, but you know, if Johnson doesn't put it up, I mean, that puts that squarely on the Republican shoulders, right?
Yeah, I mean, he said he was going to swear that other lady in this week, but I guess we'll see if he's going to actually do that too.
Right. I don't know why he wouldn't bring this to the floor. I don't know if that's even a possibility that he can't bring this to the floor since it's a funding. So that would have to be looked at. But these are the things, you know what I'm saying? These are the things I'm talking about. We need more information. We need to know exactly what happened. And I'm really curious of why it took them 2 hours to convince 4 Republicans to vote for this.
$4 hours? I don't know. Which Republicans do you know? Because I don't trust none of them.
Yeah, I actually do. Hold on.
Republicans are just fucking liars.
I read it. No, I actually was following this. CBS had a live stream of this yesterday that they were putting what was going on in the sides of the notes. I actually have that pulled up.
While you're doing that, let me just say some thank yous. I got some Deborah, thank you for the $10 cash app. When we fight, we win. Thank you. Sherry, thank you for the $20 Venmo. You have every right to be upset. Stay strong. Dems never hold the line. Grace, thank you for the $1. Thank you for being perfectly imperfect. You mean so much to us. Stay strong. Thank you, Grace. That was really nice. Woody, thank you for the $50 Venmo. Stay imperfect. Oh, from Digital Boogers. Thank you so much. You guys are so nice. House of Dogs. Hush is the word on the moment. Stay strong. We're all human and far from perfect. I had a good dog boarding week and wanted to help you out. House of Dogs, thank you so much. Thank you for such a generous contribution. Thank you so much. That was so nice. You guys are so amazing. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. And I appreciate your support more than anything. Thank you so much.
Rand Paul. Let's see. Hold on. This is before we get to the end of it here.
And could you kindly tell me what they were convincing them, their 4 Republicans for?
We don't know. that's
okay.
We don't know.
Okay.
Okay, Rand Paul voted against the measure entirely. We know how right-wing he is. Let me find the rest of them here. I know one of them was Senator Cornyn of Texas. Okay, this is today's news. Hold on, let me see if I can find yesterday's. There's a bunch of stuff going on today with it, by the way.
But isn't the minibus the mini? I say minibus makes me laugh.
I know. Don't ask me why it's called that. I've never heard that before, but that's what they're calling it.
From NBC News, it says the agreement contains a minibus, which is 3 full-year appropriations bill that will fund certain departments like the Agriculture Department through the end of the fiscal year next fall, and a continuing resolution to fund the rest of the government as existing spending levels through January 30th. It also fully funds this SNAP program through next September, a major flashpoint in the shutdown. But it does not include an extension of expiring Affordable Care Act subsidies. Allowing the funds to lapse would raise insurance premiums for millions of Americans unless they are extended. Instead, the Democrats settled for a promise that the Senate will vote on the bill to extend the subsidies by the end of the second week of December, with the outcome uncertain. Even then, House Speaker Mike Johnson of Louisiana has said he won't promise that the House will vote on extending the subsidies.
Well, that would be their carrot to swallow at that point.
I mean, if you voted for Donald Trump, you're welcome to come up. We're just having a conversation because there's no one requesting and trying to just work through this. But absolutely, you can. Trump bought Pete Hegseth a minibus. Oh. Okay, that was funny.
Don't ask me why it's called that. I've never heard that term before until this. I knew what an omnibus was, which is a group of bills packed together.
Right. So a minibus means it's either a single item or just a couple, perhaps.
3 items is what they said. They don't specify exactly what the items are. They say 3 items.
The government is still closed as of right now. They have not taken the vote yet.
Yeah, they have to take the vote in the House because it did change.
Right. It had to go back to the House, and then it has to go back to the Senate.
I guess CBS ran out of room because I can't go back to yesterday.
You're picturing Trump's cabinet on a short bus. What was I going to say next? I saw good. Let me go back and see. But the House isn't there, right? The House isn't back in session to vote on it, correct?
Hold on, I can tell you. Everything, I've got everything for today that's happening, by the way, which is a lot. So at 9:01 a.m. this morning, the Senate voted to advance the House passed measures. That didn't actually happen until this morning, by the way. Statement made in the report weighted at 60-40. 8 Democrats joined with the Republicans, but we know some of those Democrats aren't Democrats. And then Senate GOP leader expected to amend legislation. Okay, let's see. Senate does that. House leader tells members to be prepared to vote on this this week. So within the next 36 hours is what he's saying.
So it's still closed as of now.
Yes.
Okay. Look at New York Times updates. Is it about the minibus?
I was kidding about that, did you? Really wasn't. Oh. Okay, Johnson's definitely planning on bringing this to the floor.
Is the New York Times you have to pay? Because I might have a paywall.
Yeah, the New York Times has a paywall depending on how fast you can read.
I was just gonna say I'm speed reading. Nope, I just got it black.
I told you. Been through that. Senate met at 11:01 to.
What's up?
Can you turn your TV down?
Cam, I got a bunch of little kids. Sure.
We can hear you without the background noise.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, buddy. Yeah.
Who'd you vote for?
Trump,
How old are you? What state did you vote in?
Maryland, 36.
Okay. What did you want to come up and add?
I just saw. Oh, honey, you voted for a convicted felon, serial sexual predator. You don't care about the law.
Correct.
I don't know what that means.
Really?
Yeah.
Go look in the mirror.
What does that mean?
I mean, Donald J. Trump is a convicted felon, and he was found liable for sexual abusing somebody. And 26 other women have accused him over the years of sexual assault. So we're talking about Trump.
Yeah, I know. America spoke, though. That's what we all wanted. We won. We won all the swing states. I think it's just hard for people to accept he won.
No, that's not what this is. Not what this is about. This is about you guys saying this is about you guys saying they don't come here legally. Blah blah blah. Like you guys give a fuck about the law.
Yeah, we do. I don't want to waste my taxpayer money.
What taxpayer are you wasting?
I don't want any. Well, none of them. We shouldn't be paying for them like they did in other states.
Hold on a second, sir. We should pay for the president to go play golf every week. We should pay for the president to go to NASCAR tracks. We should pay for the president to do all the things
Didn't the president
at the cost of almost $1
No.
billion. Now that's what we should pay for.
Well, we should be protecting the president. He should show face for camaraderie, and he also donated his entire paycheck.
No, he didn't.
That's also false, sir.
It's not false. He
That
just
is
sold
false,
it
sir.
on his last one.
For his own tax records. that
Are
is
you active duty or veteran? Are you an active duty or veteran?
I'm a disabled combat veteran.
How old did you say you were?
36.
36.
With
Disabled combat.
Afghanistan, and Iraq.
So you are a traitor to your oath then.
I'm not traded to my oath.
You what did you pledge an oath to when you joined the military?
United States of America, protect them. Like
No,
you
sir.
did.
No.
What did you pledge your oath to? Nobody
United
said
States, United States of America.
No.
Sir.
No.
Yeah, the Constitution. You're going to say the Constitution.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Do you know even what our pledge is?
To protect and defend the Constitution of
Do
the
you know what our
United
pledge is
States.
when we protect it? Do you know what like the NCO command is? Do you know what that is?
NCO? Do you even know what NCO means?
Yeah, non-commissioned officer, buddy.
Oh, okay. So what would
Yeah, were you in?
NCO command
Were you in?
have to do with any of that?
Were you in?
What would NCO command have to do with
You
any
know-
of that?
Were you in? Were you in?
Sir,
So what's our NCO pledge when we have to say it? You become an NCO.
What is your point?
what is your point?
You take an oath when you become an NCO. Also, what is it?
Right, what is
So
it?
you take the same oath. NCO is the same oath for anybody that joins the military. Officers take a little bit different oath.
That's not true either.
Actually, it is true.
Were you in?
What is your oath?
I want to ask if he was in.
No. What's the oath?
Exactly, right?
So what's the oath?
Look up the NCO.
No, you can tell me you don't remember?
You can look up the I don't.
You
I
don't remember?
exactly, but look up the NCO creed.
No. Fuck off. NCO Creed. Is it Army? Air Force? Marine?
I said Army, but
No, stop talking. Stop talking.
that's-
Stop. Okay, I'll mute you. Your kids are fucking annoying. No one is more professional than I am. I am a non-commissioned officer, a leader of soldiers. As a non-commissioned officer, I realize that I am a member of a time-honored corps, which is known as the backbone of the Army. I am proud of the Corps of non-commissioned officers and will at all times conduct myself as to bring credit upon the Corps, the military service, and my country, regardless of the situation in which I find myself. I will not use my grade or position to attain pleasure, profit, or personal safety. Competence is my watchword. My two basic responsibilities will always be the uppermost in my mind: accomplishment of my mission and the welfare of my soldiers. I will strive to remain technically and tactically proficient. I am aware of my role as a non-commissioned officer. I will fulfill my responsibilities inherent to the role. All soldiers are entitled to outstanding leadership. I will provide that leadership. I know my soldiers and I will place their needs above my own. I will communicate consistently with my soldiers and never leave them ununiformed. I will or uninformed, sorry. I will be fair and impartial when recommending both rewards and punishment. Officers of my unit will have maximum time to accomplish their duties. They will not have to accomplish mine. I will earn their respect and confidence as well as that of my soldiers. I will be loyal to those whom I serve, seniors, peers, and subordinates alike. I will exercise initiative by taking appropriate action in the absence of orders. I will not compromise my integrity nor my moral courage. I will not forget, nor will I allow my comrades to forget that we are professionals, non-commissioned officers, leaders. So back here at the very beginning, when it says that I will, give me 1 second. When it says I will, I am proud of the Corps of non-commissioned officers and will at all times conduct myself as to bring credit upon the Corps, the military service, and my country. What is the law of the country?
Leader of your country right now is Donald
I said
Trump.
law.
Donald Trump.
Law.
What
Law.
Donald Trump says.
Law.
that
What is the
like
law?
what we do.
No.
How come you are so?
Listen, I need you to listen to the question. What is the law of the land? What is the law of our country? What is it called? It's not called Trump. What is the law of the land? The law of our country. Go. Answer just that. You can unmute. What is the law of the country? Don't run away. I knew it. I knew it.
And by the way, for NCOs, or what's referred to as enlisted, they take what's called the oath of enlistment. Officers take the oath of office. It is different.
But you also pledge to the country, which the law of the land of the country is the Constitution. Coward. Coward. Absolute coward. What's the law of the land? Trump.
I want to explain the difference between these two. The oath of office says I will take the oath. It's the one that says I will do lawful orders
Mhm.
from the president. Okay, but the oath of office, what makes it difference is the Constitution. Is they only take an oath to the Constitution of the United States. It does not include obey the orders of the president or their officers. Okay, and the reason it doesn't include that is because when it was created, it was to emphasize the officers to pay attention to political corruption.
If you voted for Trump, hit the box. Let's go. Request up. Emphasis on lawful order. You don't have to follow unlawful orders. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Got a few more minutes. Tomorrow's Veterans Day. It's also my oldest daughter's birthday tomorrow.
It's my brother's birthday.
She's going to be 29. My big baby girl. My big baby girl. Oh my word, look at all the birthdays tomorrow. Oh my God. They're all Valentine babies. Exactly. When she found that out, she's like, Sabrina was like, ew, Mom. Valentine babies. I look 29. Thank you. I know I don't, but I'll take it anyway. But that was funny. It happens, right? But you know, you don't ever want to think about your parents that way. It's kind of like,
I am going to drop something.
Okay. All right, Val. Talk to you later, honey. All right. Bye. Yeah. Nobody wants to think about your parents that way. But we do. Ew. I'm glad he came back too. I thought my emotions made him mad, but I think my emotions are valid. You know, until you're in someone's exact position, you know, it's hard to know what, you know, is going through there. You know, it's very valid. James, hi, did you vote for Trump?
Yes.
All right. How old are you? What state did you vote in?
61 in Kentucky.
Oh, okay. What did you want to say? Did you vote for Trump?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I already asked you that. Sorry.
So, oh yeah, you done said that. You was on a big high a while ago. Got 800 and some people in here and everything. You lost some, but
Oh, that's okay.
Didn't he?
Huh?
When you said that women were stronger than men and stuff, and then Val upset you, and then you started crying and stuff.
Oh, I'm strong as an ox. I've birthed 4 babies. Have raised them most of the time by myself. Oh, crying is a strength, sir. That means you're just getting an emotional release. That's a strength. Because men who stifle their feelings and men who stifle their emotions ends up coming out in violence. So I'd rather cry and get it over with.
I just thought Val might have, you would probably cut you off. You wouldn't get a paycheck no more. Where you're funded from here.
No, I don't get funded from Val.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Okay. I'm sorry.
This is my live. I built this platform. He comes in as a co-host every once in a while when he can, but this is my platform.
Okay. Are you feeling better now?
Yeah, thanks.
Okay. Just wanted to know. I don't like to see crying. Y'all have a good day. I was going to take a vote on the Senate floor tonight, not to spend it bill. I just saw.
Well, the House isn't there, so they can't.
Tonight, yes. Thune is on the floor.
Okay, that's the Senate. That's the Senate. The House has to vote.
And they're going to vote on the spending bill.
Okay, but the House has to vote, and they're not there yet. Right. So it can't pass without both.
Right. So how come I heard you talk about you ain't got no insurance? How come?
No, I didn't say that.
How come you ain't got no insurance?
I didn't say that.
Oh.
I said I'm going through a divorce, and once our divorce is final, I will be cut off of his insurance. So the only way I'll be able to get insurance is through the Affordable Care Act. And if the premiums are going to go up 50, 60, 70%, then
So,
I won't be able to afford it.
so you could afford them now?
Yeah, hold on, stop. Don't you ever hear me
We ain't
when I
stopping,
tell you,
Val.
hear me
Listen
when I
to
tell you to
this,
shut
Val.
the fuck up. Don't you ever come into a room and use me as any kind of battle between me or my friends. That's between me and my friends. You step between me, my brothers, and my sisters, you're the one who's going to walk out, spit out.
Thank you, Val. Yeah, I shouldn't have even answered his questions. Stupid fuck. Thank you, Val. I know you got to drop, but thank you for.
Thank you.
I love you.
Actually, I got informed from another source what was going on. So
Okay.
So everyone.
Love you, my friend. Bye. That's true. That guy didn't need no explanation. They are obsessed with me. That's true. His point was just to come up here and say I was weak. That's what he was saying. Oh, you said you're stronger than men. I said, yeah, because women cry and get over it. Men get violent. We are by far stronger than you because we can process our emotions and then move on, right? Yeah. That guy did fuck around and found out. That's all he was trying to do is invalidate my point earlier that I was a strong woman. That's all he was trying to do. You didn't cause me any trouble, but you're trying to discredit my strength as a woman because you're a misogynist. You don't think women are strong enough to handle it. You think that if women cry, it makes us weak. But what we do is we take that feeling and we just get it out and move the fuck on. We don't harbor it up and it come out later in violence against other people. We deal with the emotion. We don't suppress the emotion. And that's something men don't do. Because you've been taught to man up. Don't cry. Don't be a sissy. Oh, sissy. You've been taught wrong by your parents. You've been taught wrong by society that you got to stuff your feelings down till they come out as anger. And then they come out as violent. That's not healthy. Getting your emotions out, feeling the emotion and moving through it is utter strength. And I know no man who could shoulder what I've shouldered in my life and do what I've done in my life and raise two adults to adulthood and now raising two more special needs kids when their fathers have all walked away. I guess they weren't the strong ones, huh? And it's sexy as fuck when a man shows his emotions. If a man can feel something and it moves him, whether it's happy, sad, whatever it is, and they cry and they feel that emotion, it's sexy as fuck. Because I know that man's not going to suppress those feelings and then it come out as anger on another time. When you get into an argument, it's all that feeling is going to come out into your face, but in anger. So bring on the tears, guys. It's incredibly strong to just feel the emotions. The hardest thing to do is feel the emotion. It's easier to stuff that bitch down. But guess what? It takes strength to feel it and move through it. And if a man can do that, send him my way. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, Electric Alshar, how are you?
Hi. Well, I'm okay. I'm actually sick right now with bronchitis. But
Oh
other than
no,
that,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's like
That sucks.
it does. It does suck. It threw my back out coughing so bad. I have a
I'm not laughing. I'm only laughing because I've literally done it. And they're like, "Oh my god, how'd you throw your back?" And I'm like, sneezing, coughing. Oh no.
Right. It is actually funny. I mean, I'm not.
The pain's not funny, but how you did it, kind of funny.
Exactly. So I have actually a funny story.
Yeah, go ahead.
This just happened last week at work.
Okay.
To go on your how women are strong. So I work with lots and lots and lots of 20 and 30 something year old men.
Yep.
And I was having to witness his torque, and basically it was 48 foot-pounds. And after him doing, let's see, he had 8 bolts in each cabinet. Anyway, after him doing 2 or 3 cabinets, he was saying, "This is hard." And I said, "You should have done like what Jen and I had to do in the USSs. There were 96 per cabinet at the same foot-pound." And we're talking a 20-something-year-old guy and a 41-year-old woman and a 57-year-old woman. And we did this all summer long in the heat with, inside of a cabinet. So let's talk about who's strong and who's not. So
right,
that just is one funny story. I just was laughing about it.
Especially being an electrician, where you're in a completely male-dominated category.
Exactly.
That's even funnier.
Exactly. It's like, okay, we did each cabinet in 2 hours. So 96 times 4 plus 4, that's anyway. So we're talking 100 bolts, and we did that in an hour, and he's complaining about his little 8 bolts that he's doing. Hello.
Right?
The other thing I wanted to tell you, Tiago.
Yes.
Is you are going to be okay. Okay? We have you.
Thank you.
And don't give up. I know things get tough.
I won't.
We've got you. I just want to give you some words of encouragement. And
Thank you.
anybody else out there, life is tough. But we will get past this.
We will.
We will be here for each other. Okay?
We will.
We'll be here for each other. And if it gets real bad, I have a house. I told you that before.
I do.
It's in a blue state. I'm not in it now because I'm in another state working. But,
Thank
there
you.
are options as far as your medicine. I'm not going to say anything on here. I'll just email you what I know.
Okay.
from my
Yeah. It's
experience.
unfortunately I'm on a specialty drug, and so like the Mark
I
Cuban.
get it.
Huh?
I understand.
Okay. Yeah, because I know that I've looked at Mark Cuban, like the Cost Plus. I've looked at the Mark Cuban site. I've looked at all these other sites, and they don't even carry it because it's such a specialized medication.
Well,
So
you have to order that. See, I was on those before. I actually got off
Mhm.
because of the side effects. So I used to inject myself every other week.
Okay.
So I understand but I'm going to send you some.
Thank
info,
you. Thank you.
And hopefully it'll be helpful. Anyway.
Ooh, bless you.
But you're going to be okay because we got you. We got you, Diana.
Thank you.
Just stay strong today. Don't let it get you down.
I won't.
We love you. Keep up the good fight.
I will. I will. And I tell you all the time, there's days I'm going to be weak and you're going to be strong. Some days you're going to be weak and I'm going to be strong. And then this is going to pass like a kidney stone, but it will pass. And
Exactly.
we'll do it. So this was one of those days where I was a little weak and I needed y'all to lift me up. So I appreciate it. And Electric Alshar, you're just
been there for me.
you're a dear friend. I adore you. Thank you so much for the words of encouragement.
You've been there for me, and I appreciate you. You've let me come up here and rant before, and whatever else. But we love you, Giava. We got you.
Thank you. Love you, my friend.
Love you too.
All right, bye. My gift gallery reset today. So if you guys hit my logo up there in the corner for my bio, I've got 2 out of 12. So if you guys could help me light up that gift gallery, that would make me very happy. Thank you. And help me with my gift goal. That would be awesome. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for your support. Can we have a debate? Sure. Request up. Colt Girl, thank you so much over in the two of you. Thank you. K Jr., who'd you vote for?
I voted for Donald Trump.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
I am 20 years old and I voted in the state of Georgia.
All right. What did you want to talk about?
So I wanted to talk about, do you agree with Trump?
On nothing, no.
So there's not even one certain thing you agree with that Trump do say?
No. In his first term, there was a couple things he did that I thought were good, such as the Cruelty Against Animals Act and the Operation Warp Speed for C-19. But other than that, no.
So you do not. Okay. So who did you vote for again? Sorry.
Kamala Harris.
Okay. And why did you vote for her?
Because she had policies that actually were for the American working people. She was going to not raise taxes on people who made under $400,000 a year, which is the vast majority of us. She had plans for first-time home buyers so that Gen Z and younger folk would ever have an opportunity to buy a home. Also, for entrepreneurs to start business, it used to be a $5,000 small business loan, and she was putting it up to $50,000 to actually give a chance. So her policies were directly for the American people, the working class, and not the billionaire class.
So what's her greatest accomplishment?
What time is it in Georgia right now?
What'd you say?
What time is it in Georgia?
It is 7 p.m.
Wrong. I'm on the East Coast and it's 6:14. You don't go here. Get the fuck out of here. Stick to your own country. $7 p.m. maybe in fucking Russia, not here. This is not my first rodeo. Principal, did you vote for Trump or Harris?
Trump.
How old are you? What state did you vote in?
Wisconsin.
Okay. What did you want to talk about?
I'm just curious if you really think you make a difference on this platform.
Yes. I've been told multiple times over the past 18 months that I absolutely have.
By former Republicans?
Yes.
That's just crazy. On what kind of platform?
TikTok?
No, I'm sorry. What kind of what did you change their minds over? Like conservatives going to liberal? Is really?
No, spotting that Donald Trump is not a conservative. Donald Trump is an opportunist.
No, Donald Trump ran with the Republican Party, which is conservative.
Correct. And he usurped your party because there's nothing fiscally conservative. There's nothing personally conservative. He doesn't have conservative policies. Making sure that Roe v. Wade got overturned so that it went from women having control of their bodies to 50 different governors having control of our bodies. I can't think of any more big government than that. That's not small. That's not small government.
Governors are male, correct?
No, there's some female governors.
Well, I mean, Roe v. Wade has been trying to get overturned for many, many years. You know that.
By evangelical Christians because they believe it's a sin.
Regardless, it's still been trying to get overturned for years and years.
And what's the point?
My point is, why are you all crying about since Trump finally did it? Like, move on.
I'm not crying about it. I just said that's not small government. That's not small government. The conservative party used to be about small government and fiscal conservative. A third of our national debt has been added by Donald Trump alone in his first term. He's not fiscally conservative. He's not fiscally. Shut the fuck up. I don't allow men to speak over me. It won't start with you, Principal. He's not fiscally conservative. He's not. He slept with it. He's cheated on his first wife, his second wife with his third wife with a corn star. He doesn't have any type of family values. He's not conservative. He's an opportunist.
Sounds like Clinton and Harris as well.
Nope.
Yeah.
Bill Clinton cheated on his wife, not Hillary. Number 2, Kamala Harris didn't cheat on anybody. She dated a man who had been separated from his wife for over 20 years and is still separated from that same wife to this day. They never have gotten divorced. That doesn't make her a homewrecker when he wasn't with his wife for 20 years before they dated.
And Trump wrecked whose home?
His own, dumb fuck.
His own. Okay.
He cheated on his first wife with his second wife with his third wife with a corn star and a Playboy bunny. What screams evangelical Christian conservatism is that?
Cool. So again, he ran with the Republican Party, which is more conservative than the Democrat Party. True or false?
No.
No.
You guys are not conservative. You are like the Taliban. Just Christian. You're the Christian Taliban. You guys are no different. The only difference between Christian nationalism and Sharia law is bacon and beer. You both want to force your religions down people's throats and control women.
Why do you keep muting me?
Because I don't allow men to speak over me.
Yep. Yeah. Okay.
Am I wrong?
No, you have all of the power.
There's the crash out laugh. Y'all just wait for it.
Am I wrong? This is your forum. You have all the power. So I will.
Yes, and I asked you to not speak over me, and since you didn't have any self-control, I have to mute you.
Queen, let me know when I can speak. That's so I don't speak over you.
Just if I'm not speaking.
Well, you keep yapping. I never know when you're going to stop speaking. May I speak?
Am I speaking?
You could just start speaking and then mute me. So tell me when I can
My
speak.
God, you're so pathetic. What a pathetic, small man.
Sure thing, Turnip. So, can I speak?
A turnip.
You get paid by the hour?
God, you're such a beta. Waiting for me to tell you when to speak. I told you, if I'm not speaking, you may speak. And so you beta boy sat there. Can I speak? Can I speak? Can I speak? Waiting to get fucking permission.
You did it again.
I'm not muting you. That was my mods.
Well, your mods are libs.
Oh, such an insult. Such an insult. Such an insult.
Anyway, more conservative.
What's a lib?
A liberal. What's a lib?
What does it mean to be a liberal?
Very free. I don't know. Accepting all.
Oh my God, we're so fucking radical. Yes, indeed.
Radical, you turn up.
Okay.
Go ahead, Ian. Go ahead, Matria. You can have a bite of the beta boy.
Oh my gosh.
Are you okay? What's going on, Turnip? You can't talk now?
Well, I don't. My microphone keeps getting muted. So anyway.
What are you up here to prove? Or are you just up here to
All I asked
gaslight
was
me
if
again?
you think that she's making a difference, and it turned to I.
Yes. And I answered that to you 10 minutes ago.
And then I asked you
from, and I don't think you had an answer. So
Yes,
obviously
from-
more conservatives don't turn liberal unless they're already on the fence. And they're already-
Unlike you, she doesn't interview people.
This is a
They
debate.
just tell her, you know what, you made me think. And I've been here before multiple times when it's happened. She doesn't go, well, what are you thinking about? What's different? What changed? What's new? What's your social security number? Where do you work? They just go, you helped me, and then we move the fuck on.
It's too bad though that you give misinformation.
What have I
What
given?
misinformation?
What misinformation have I given?
You just started yapping about Roe versus Wade being overturned when it's been trying to happen for multiple years, and you're making it seem like Donald Trump is the bad guy.
Donald Trump said, blame me.
He literally appointed the 3 justices that would specifically overturn it, and they lied in their confirmation hearings. They lied in their confirmation hearings and said it was settled law. They lied to get in there, and he said, and even if you let's just take Roe v. Wade out of it completely, he's still a colossal piece of shit. He's a horrible human being.
Is it? I can't say it. Says you and multiple other blue-haired libs.
I don't have any blue hair.
That's all you got, right?
No.
Libs.
No, well, that's all.
Is
that's
that
all
all?
she's
Is that
got.
all you dry dick conservatives can talk about? Is
I don't-
blue-haired libs and septum piercings?
I don't
Why
have
don't
a
you
dick.
do yourself a favor and get a fucking life?
Oh, are you triggered?
I'm not triggered. I'm sick of people.
No,
like
you're
you.
crying. Don't
No one's
mis-
crying. No one's crying. Enjoy the sock from under your bed, bitch.
Don't misgender me.
Here's the problem, ma'am. I won't misgender you. Here's the deal, ma'am. Here's the deal.
They.
No one is asking you to come up here and be a dick.
I'm not.
She has genuine questions for you. We could have talked about the politics happening today. You've chosen to gaslight and be an asshole.
As soon as I said Trump,
I didn't do anything. I answered your questions. You asked me specifically if I thought I was making a difference, and I answered you directly and said yes. I didn't say Trump. I didn't say anything. I said because I had conversations with people. Here, let me put a ball gag in your mouth. Actually, no, you probably like that.
Good one.
Thanks. You asked me what I talk to people about. We talk about what's happening, and when people see Donald Trump kidnapping people off the streets, they realize that that's not what they voted for. He said he was only going after violent criminals, not grandmas, not kids, not people here legally, not U.S. citizens. And they realized that they fucked up by voting for him because he is being barbaric and he's like the goddamn Gestapo. And this is not 1930s Germany. We don't stop people and ask for their papers. We don't kidnap them out the streets. We don't drag them out of their cars. We don't drag them out of their house like they did in 1930s Germany. So they see the light that this is all fucked up, and they've changed their mind about their support of him and have joined us in trying to get him out of office. Because he needs to not only be impeached and removed, he needs to be imprisoned and held for his treason and his crimes against humanity. There's a more comprehensive answer. And Davey, right there in the comment section, changed his mind. Davey's been coming here all the time. He was on your side, and then he changed by coming and listening. And every fact I gave, he would go and fact check me and realize I was right. In principle, here would have probably told where Anne Frank was hiding. Chud. I invited you to unmute your mic. If you're not unmuting, that's on you. But if I were you, I would tuck tail and leave too.
No, I'm not. I kind of ignored most of your yapping.
Cool. Do us a favor.
So
tell us why you voted for. Hold on. Tell us why you voted for Donald Trump.
She asked me a question.
Tell us why you voted for. Do us a favor. Tell us why you voted for Donald Trump. Tell us why. Go ahead and unmute. Tell us why.
And stop smacking. If you smack anymore, I'm going to drop you myself.
Okay.
Stop
Going
eating.
so far.
Exactly. Stop eating. Fuck. Have some goddamn manners. You people have motherless behavior. You're like you had no parents, no home training. Come up here. Fucking nasty. You people are disgusting.
Just Phil.
Jesus Christ. Anything else, me?
You know what's-
Or what did you? Sorry. Give me a second. Let me reset. Observant Aries.
I gotta get back on track.
Observant Aries. Shut the fuck up. You come here every fucking day. And you won't ever come up.
It's because they're afraid. They only have the same arguments as that truck. And it's nothing good. They know that they have nothing. That's why they come up here and gaslight so hard. Oh, were you triggered? Oh, did that bother you? Don't misgender me. They just like it's all the same fucking talking points. I could almost argue it with them if they were willing to shut the fuck up long enough to let anybody else get a word in.
Exactly.
It's all the same. They're literally just photocopying. And 2050 cannot come soon enough. Those of you that know, you know. By the way, 2050 is when white people become.
Oh, wait. Oh, they become the minority. Yes, bring it.
So,
They need to be humbled.
no. I keep seeing comments, guys. TikTok has been having this glitch lately where when somebody drops, then a person that comes up or is already up will look like they're in that box
Yeah.
or whatever. If you scroll out and scroll back in, it usually fixes
It
itself.
does fix
I don't know
it.
why
Yeah.
does that.
It's been doing that all day today because it happened when I was watching other lives today. I'm like, wait, I thought they left. And then I'd swipe up and come back and the right picture would be there.
Exactly. No, so I saw somebody go, where is Patreon? Because they couldn't see my box.
Oh, okay.
I know what's going on there.
It's just a glitch. Mitria, you were in the box waiting to come up. Were you coming up to talk to him or did you want to say something else?
I was just coming up to do my typical giving the flowers and all of that. And I'm sorry for the chaos today and the added stress that all of this caused. I was trying during my life to kind of put an idea out there like what Val was saying. I know that we're mad. I see both sides of all of it. I just feel like we have to wait a minute and just figure out what the fuck is going on. Because this has all been.
It would be nice if they would tell us anything though, so we have some idea of what they're doing.
Exactly.
Because it's the unknown. It's the unknown, and it just seems like they're caving. Now, I did make a post, as y'all saw this morning. I hope you guys checked out my latest post because I don't post many videos. But if you didn't, I hope you'd go see it. But I was like, everybody, this is not over. We got another vote. Call your senators. Call them. Tell them not to cave. Tell them to hold the line. You know, I didn't know there was a mini bus or whatever you want to call it that's going along with it. But it would be nice if we just knew what was going on because it just looks on the outside, which we already know the Democrats have always had a problem with messaging. But us Democrats need that messaging really bad.
Yeah, no, I definitely. I mean, that was part of the struggle for me. I was on both sides of what happened earlier. I was like, no, I'm pissed, but also I just know that if we don't wait, we're gonna miss something. But also, how do we wait? You know. But also,
it seems like we always wait just a little too long. Like, oh man, if we would have just did it, you know, and it just seems like it's just like a revolving door of, oh wait, because we're always taking the high road.
It's so fucking frustrating, and I know that that's just kind of what it is, you know, like. And so I was just coming up to say, I'm sorry that you went through all of that, and I know that it's not like it's going to be a lasting thing or a lasting.
No, I mean I'm already over it. I'm just saying, it's just
I just wanted to say we should all understand, like we're all stressed over things like this, and this shouldn't be the way that it is, but it is. And I think it's important that we just continue to let everybody remember that this is Republicans doing. This is the
Oh, yeah, for
chaos
sure.
that they are causing.
Mm-hmm.
So, and if there are Democrats in this system that you don't agree with, then it's time, guys. We have to start acting. Vote them out. Get them primary. Get somebody else to take that seat. Before Nancy Pelosi dropped out of the race, her opponent, who they haven't even been through their primaries yet, so we don't know that he would have been her opponent like that. All my money was already on him. So if
Oh,
there
yeah.
are senators and House members that you don't think should be that belong in the government, push back on them. Start getting campaigns locally to get people out there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I don't disagree with you on that. It just, you know, when you're in a situation or whenever you're in a uncertain situation, more uncertainty is not helpful. And everyone's in a different place, and I know all different reasons, but
girl, trust me, I know the second they announced Trump as the winner, and I'm on Social Security, about to get Medicare, wasn't even on Medicare yet, knowing that like my SNAP was going to be up on the chopping block at some point, housing costs were going up, energy costs were going up. I was terrified living in a hotel. Like I was nervous for everything. I was like, this administration is literally threatening my housing, my food, my money in general.
right, like literally everything.
Like, what am I gonna do? So trust me, I know that it doesn't help to just say I know where you're at, but trust me, I know where you're at.
Thank you. Hi, Dale. Welcome.
Hi, ladies. So,
Hi.
I understand where both of you are coming from with this. CBS News has it. What's in many of us? It sends federal fund for agriculture and the legislative branch, I believe.
Yeah, I read that earlier. Yeah.
What's in the minibus?
Yeah, I read it earlier. There was no subsidies for ACA.
Yeah. That part I read last night. They're more than likely going to negotiate. And
with who?
January, which
that's too late.
I'm sorry.
January is too late. Open enrollments right now.
I think that they.
You're breaking up again.
Like they extended the deadline. Is this better?
For now, yeah.
Okay. So, I read it on NBC last night that I don't remember exactly what it said, but it basically broke down everything that they voted or that's in this bill that they're about to vote on. So if you guys want to go through and read that, but
yeah, I read it on here. I read it on here earlier.
Expert. I'm not like a mental health expert, but I think the reason that a lot of this is weighing on us right now is because of the joy we felt on Tuesday. I think that on the outside this looks like a pretty shitty move, but I think it's just because of the goals that we had for the Senate.
I mean, I don't agree with that entirely, Dale, because it's literally in Project 2025 to get rid of the subsidies. And like, it's part of their plan is to get rid of the subsidies. So that's why I don't trust them. And like, oh, we'll give you a vote in December. But Mike Johnson hasn't said he will. He's like, I'm not promising nothing. So the Senate can promise anything they want. We have to have both that would be willing to even put it up. And if Mike Johnson doesn't put it up, he doesn't put it up. And it's in Project 2025, and he is part of the Heritage Foundation wheel. So that's why they had to play hardball. It's the only leverage we had. January 30th is too fucking late.
Like I said, I completely understand that, but I think this is a long-term game, and I think that this was the best possible move we could have made at this time.
We don't have a long-term time to wait.
Again, I understand that, but this also has to go back to the House to even be approved. So I think like I said, I think that we were just riding Tuesday, and all of a sudden, the wave broke. I think that
that wasn't like just a disappointment. The American people spoke a clear rebuke to what the Trump administration is doing. We had the leverage. We had the leverage of the country. We had the leverage of everybody saying fuck you to this agenda and to this administration. We have the American people on our side. This was the best leverage we had.
Right, and I don't think that it necessarily all has gone away.
But the ACA subsidies aren't. But the ACA subsidies aren't being talked about till January, if then. And I don't believe they're going to give it to us ever, because it's in Project 2025 to end the subsidies.
Right, I get that. What I'm saying is that it can go through the Senate all that it wants, but at the end of the day, it still has to go through the House.
And that's the point. He's never even agreed to put it up. Mike Johnson said, I'm not even going to guarantee you that I'm going to put it up. He's telling us, I'm not promising nothing. So no matter what the Senate promises, if the House isn't promising the same thing, it's no good.
Right. Again, I understand. I just think that, well, like Val kind of said, this is, we have to be very strategic about how we move with this. This is a very delicate, issue. I think, I do agree that the government should stay shut down for right now. It can't be shut down forever, though, and we all know that. But I think that this was, the minibus is not an overall win for us right now, but I think it's the best thing that could have happened, especially when it comes to SNAP benefits and everything along those lines.
It doesn't affect me. I'm happy for it, but the only thing I was waiting for the Democrats to hold the line was the ACA, because it is spelled out in Project 2025 how the 4 different ways they're going to get rid of it without repealing it. It's laid out. It literally, it's this. I'll read it to you. Removing consumer protection. Project 2025 calls for stripping away essential consumer protections such as guarantee coverage for pre-existing condition. I have had my condition for 30 fucking years. It's forever going to be pre-existing. From non-subsidized ACA marketplace plans, making it easier for insurers to offer junk insurance plan with high out-of-pocket costs and limited coverage. 2, weakening subsidies. The plan involves allowing enhanced ACA premium tax credits to expire, which would substantially increase out-of-pocket premiums for millions of Americans and likely lead to many of them losing their coverage. 3, restricting Medicaid. It proposes significant funding cuts to Medicaid, which they've already done in the Big Beautiful Bill. Adding work requirements, which they already did in the Big Beautiful Bill. So some of these they've already done. This is their 4-point plan. And potentially imposing lifetime caps on benefits, which would result in millions of low-income individuals losing health coverage. And 4, administrative barriers. The plan advocates for new administrative barriers to enroll and eligibility verification for those seeking ACA coverage and subsidies, making it harder to be eligible for people to access care. That's their 4-point plan to gut the ACA. And as we can see on the Medicaid portion of that, All of those have been done. Cutting Medicaid, adding work requirements, already done in the big, beautiful bill. So that's why I'm saying I don't trust them. They're not going to give us. They can promise us a vote on the second week of December in the Senate. That doesn't do dick in the House. And Mike Johnson is in bed with the Heritage Foundation, and this is what they want.
But again, like I'm not saying that, you know, the goal isn't to get rid of the ACA. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that, like, especially with all the drama around this mini buzz, it's too early to tell everything that, you know, the Democrats had to have gotten something in order.
Yeah, they got a handshake. They got a handshake and a promise. Did they come out and say we have a handshake and a promise that they'll do this on the second week of December, and we're working on a minibus that they made some other concessions? No, they have come out and said a single thing about a single concession that the Republicans have made, other than a handshake of we'll give it a vote on the second week of December in the Senate only.
I'm going to reread through the minibus.
The minibus doesn't include ACA subsidies.
You know, I don't think that this is nearly over. I'm saying, like, I'm going to reread, like, everything that they voted on yesterday, tonight. But I think that this is still far from over.
All right. Thanks for coming up. Like, am I missing something? Because, like, I'm reading it straight from, like, Project 2025. And, like, check. Get rid of the subsidies next. Check. All part of Project 2025. Like, what the fuck am I missing? If they're voting right now, like, oh, there's just so much more. What? They're literally following Project 2025. Right. Like, it doesn't seem like there's like some secret plan. Hillary, thank you for the Hill, thank you for the $5 Venmo. This is all part of the quote unquote slow burn. If you haven't read Dawn's Early Light by Kevin Roberts, forward written by JD Vance, please read, don't buy. Free PDF online. Sending love, my friend, and I validate your frustrations and fears. Thank you so much. Dawn's Early Light. Jesus Christ, do I even want to read it right now? Like, honest to God, do I really want to read it? do I really want to read it? Damien, you weren't connecting, but I can try to. The slow burn. Yeah, we know. They've been checking off Project 2025 left and right. Check. Damien, how are you?
It's progressive, but this is my other account.
Oh, progressive. Okay, gotcha.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna be straight up with you. At some point, I told you I'm a mobile dog groomer, and I groom all over the state. And one of the places I went today was an old black farmer who sold his farm a long time ago. And he said, you know, Damien, at some point, white people have got to figure out how to fight. And he said,
Thank you.
And he said, you know, at some point, white people. He said, when we had our farm back in the day, we tried to get government contracts and all that kind of stuff. They told us to pull us up by our bootstraps, right?
So they did.
Yeah. And so she said, and he said, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful, because my wife is Caucasian, you can see that. But there's one thing you get to the point where white people need to decide this whole, like, and especially me, because I've been in business for the last 22 years. And so I always say to people, like, whenever I get with a Caucasian man and they start this him-hawing around and, oh, this and that and this and that, I know they're full of shit. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful because I love my family, I love my white family and all that. But at some point, white people got to figure out, fuck this. Get out in the streets, tear some shit up.
Right?
Some people going, and you guys are so, not you. But
No, I know, but like my hair is on fire and everyone's like, just calm down. It'll be okay. Just wait. And I'm like, no.
That's just the thing. The calm down shit is never going to get you anything in this country. This country has screwed so many people over, and it gets me mad and angry because I'm like, I worked my ass off. I did so much bullshit with my small business before we lost it, C19. But I'm so tired of, oh, well, we just need to see. That's bullshit. If black people were on the other side, they'd be ripping this whole fucking country down because, oh, black people got this and black people got that. And I'm just so tired of white people being like, oh, well, we're going to bring it to the house and we're going to, it's like, who are these fucking people? They've done this for years. It's the Indians. They didn't, they didn't respect their contracts with them. I mean, they just do this. This is what they're born to do. And I'm so tired. Like today with you, and I love Val too. He's a good guy.
Yes.
But at the same token, you're like, open your goddamn eyes. This was the perfect time for us to go, no.
Right. Hold the fucking line.
Hold the line. And then,
oh my God, I feel seen. I feel seen.
I know, I'm sitting here going, because, I told you I'm a journalism major too, right? Journalism is proving weird. But I just get to the point, I'm like, white people, can you guys get your head out of your asses sometimes?
Yes.
You guys need to get a little dirty. We get out there, we get hosed, dogs drive us up and down the thing, we get stoned by rocks, we fucking get everything just to get an education. And white people are like, oh, well, we're going to have martinis, and then next week we'll vote, and we'll see, oh, it's just great. And then you get done, and you're like, oh, okay, next year.
Dude, oh my God. I have had these exact conversations. I'm like, and the problem is the reason why they won't go out into streets. There's more of us than there are of them.
Exactly.
We could take that Capitol and take all of those people like they try to do on January 6th and citizen arrest them all bitches and try them for treason. We could do all of that. There's 300 million of us. And guess what? People won't fucking do it. You know why? Well, I gotta go to work tomorrow. I can't afford to go without a paycheck. I have to get groceries. I understand that part too because I have. But what? What are we gonna have left?
At some point, you have to stop. And I'll tell you something else. Is that being an African American man, I'm in lives with other black people and Indians and Asians, and the thing is, that we're all kind of like white people decide to get out there. We're not going to go out there without you guys because they're waiting for us to go out. They want to do some damage.
Oh yeah.
But if white people get together and go out, you will find black people going, okay, we got my brothers and sisters, so they're going to protect us from getting shot to death. Pew-pewed. And we'll go out there and do that, but we're not going to go out there by ourselves and get worked. Because, so I'm going to say this and I'm going to land my plane. I love the million, whatever, that march thing they did.
No, it was a show of force, the No Kings March. Yeah.
It does nothing but show solidarity. Once again, it's that gentle white person movement. Oh, we're all solid. Look how beautiful we are. And then you go back home and nothing happens. Now, if you go out there and rip shit up, then they'll go, uh-oh. People are mad.
Yeah. I mean, I know we're not the violent side, but what the fuck are we gonna have left?
Nothing. And it's just gonna, and you know what? When you were talking today, and I had to get off for a minute because I was getting so mad. But when you were saying, hey, we got at some point, it's just like, do not tell me again, well, we're gonna just do this and be gentle and go into the night and see what happens. We know what fucking happens.
Exactly.
We know it. My dad said the same thing. He goes, it's going to do the same exact thing, and we're going to end up right back with no health care. And then
exactly right.
Let's go blame the black people. Let's go blame more Mexicans. Let's go blame the poor. I mean, this country doesn't fucking get it.
Nope.
As a journalism major, I just got tired of being in journalism. I thought I saw this over and over and over. And until this country has a real RIOT, it's still going to be the same shit.
Exactly. That's exactly right. And like, I understand why not, because of martial law, all that. I mean, but we're still.
Oh, you know what? Screw all that martial crap. These guys, they're like the keyboard warriors. All they're going to do is, okay, you do that, we're going to do this. You do that, we're going to do this. You do that. Do it. Do it. Step to it, bitch. Let's go. I mean, we already got the damn thing
I'm
burned down.
with you.
Let's burn the whole fucking thing down.
And see,
Sorry, I'm just
that's how I
I'm just
feel.
really tired.
That's how I
Other
feel.
countries-
Yes.
Other countries would go and they would kick ass. I mean,
Look at
China-
Nepal.
I mean,
Nepal.
yeah.
Gen Z alone took over Nepal.
America's so soft. We're still not there yet. America needs some poverty to wake us up. Because America's still like, well, I got my 9 to 5.
Well, I guess we're getting it, aren't we?
But you know, as a small business owner, before C-19, I saw my ass get handed to me, and I saw what the banks did, and I saw what taxes and the IRS, and I was like, you know what? These people don't give a flying fuck about me. They just care about money. And it's like, God, I wish I had more brothers and black sisters in there, right? They run here and go, let's take this whole fucking country over and get it out of these people that are like, oh, we're just to be gentle and quiet. You know what? We'll put you on another planet and we'll take this bitch over. And then when we get it right, corrected, the people we want, you guys can come back and be our SLAVESs. I'm sorry, Diava. I'm so heated over this.
I know. Well, people are, I mean, I'm just to be honest with you, people are clutching their pearls. People are clutching their pearls. Like I was saying, so you want us to get violent? We're supposed to just go tear everything down? And
Yes, we are. We're boasted. I just moved my mother-in-law in with us, which has been okay. But
woo, I could never.
But you know, God damn it, help me. It's in a good thing because she couldn't afford where she was, and it just raised her rent to $200. This woman's 80 years old, and I'm like, America, if that doesn't make you angry enough, like, I'm sorry, I need to go and land my plane because I think you have a drink. But anyway, yeah, I'm with you, girlfriend.
Yeah, and I just feel like enough people's hair is not on fire. And I think that's what it frustrates me. Even if I'm not ready for an all-out revolution yet, but I'm like, I need to see some more spontaneous combustion. Like I need to see some hair on fire, please. Yes. They're like, we just have to wait and see. No, and we're gonna get our teeth kicked in again.
Yeah, these guys are the same. I've dealt with them before, even at school in school journalism. And you know, when they talk, you go, "Yeah, I know what that is." And anybody that sits there and goes, "Oh, it's good to see you," I'm like, "Are you kidding?"
And that's why we keep fucking losing.
And if that was, like I said, if that was an ethnic group, black group, they'd be like, "Oh, hose the fucking thing down." I mean, but with them, oh, well, we're getting gentle here. We don't want to rock the boat. But yet, I'm paying $2,000. Okay, I know I can go there. So anyway, you have a lovely night. Love you too. All right, I'll be on your live with me. I'll have to introduce myself. Sometimes I come under as progressive, sometimes Davies, but I'll have to introduce myself. But you guys have a wonderful night.
You too, hon. I feel you, Damien. I feel you. I promise I do. Mitra, I hope you're not taking offense. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the collective of people who there's tons. Everyone's saying, well, we don't know what's happening. We don't know. But I feel like him. And I think we both can be right, so to speak, because we have to have that balance. So I hope you're not feeling out.
No,
like we're talking to you.
All I want personally, listen, we deserve, our anger is righteous. We deserve to be upset if necessary. We just don't want us catastrophizing before we know the whole gig. That's it. Like, I know that a lot of us are like, well, we can't wait for the whole gig to come out before we do that. But also, I just don't want to I don't want us to run ourselves psychologically into the ground before we have an idea. And I know that we have an idea, but we don't know all the details yet. There are still things that are under wraps. I do find it interesting at this point that there were Republicans refusing to vote for it. I just have to find out what's going on. But I love you guys. I do have to go, though. My friend brought over goulash for me.
Ooh, that's such a yummy meal for during when it's cold.
I know. I love goulash.
I should call my mom and ask her to make me some. Every time I try to make it, it never comes out as good as my mom's.
Isn't it weird how that happens?
She can give me her exact recipe. It doesn't taste like hers.
It's wild.
But thanks, Mitra. I love you. I hope you're not mad at me.
I love you. Yeah, of course.
You're not mad at me? And Dale, I'm not mad at you either, and I hope you're not mad at me. Anyway, good night. Go eat some goulash for me. I'm not mad at anybody. Just so y'all know, we're all just having our feelings, okay? And I have righteous anger. And I'm sick of waiting because waiting was what we do with Roe v. Wade. Sorry, I'm sick of waiting. Aquarian, how are you?
Oh, hi, darling. What a rough day. I think
Yes.
it's time for an altar call.
Is it time for an altar call? Yeah.
I think it might be. Gather at the river.
No. You got to be flashbacks of Christian trauma.
Isn't it awful? Oh my God. I can tell you from my perspective why people aren't rising up more is because I'm in the Midwest. I'm in Ohio. And we're not seeing these things in our daily lives. It's just like status quo. We're walking around here like, oh, everything's okay.
Yes.
Nothing's-
So we're having a party this weekend. Who wants to come? And I'm like,
So
do you not see?
I just say our tailgate starts at noon.
Yes.
That's why it's not hitting us yet. So once it starts, it's going to start. It's a matter of when. But we're not feeling it here. We're seeing it over, but it's the Midwest thing. We're like, oh, it's okay. Everything's gonna be okay.
But not everybody's going to be okay.
Yeah, no, we're not. I'm just saying it's just not happening in the areas that voted for Trump. But once it starts, it's gonna that snowball's gonna roll down that hill pretty quick.
I mean, the South's going to get hit real hard. It's going to get real bad down here in the South. I mean, I'm just going to lie to you because it's the poor red states that are the most people that have the ACA.
Absolutely. Hi, darling. I know it's time for you to get off here, but
Yeah.
you have your supporters here, and we hear you. We feel you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It was a rough day today. It was a really rough one.
It really was. But hang in there, sister.
I will. What choice do we have?
There is no choice.
Yeah.
I missed. Today was my mom's. She would have been 90 today.
Oh.
So today was a rough day for me.
Happy heavenly birthday. Is that how they say it?
Yeah, happy heavenly birthday. But I always come on here in the afternoon and vent. I hear you vent, and
I do take my liberties of venting. This is the only outlet I have, though, because I'm surrounded by MAGA. So I don't really have anybody else to talk to other than my grown children, which I don't want to burn. They're not that into politics enough to really have they don't want to hear me vent every day. So this is a really good place for me to come in and get some support.
because my parents are gone, my brothers are gone. My daughter lives out of state, so I sit here and listen to you and Val and Jim go off, and it makes my evening better.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Aquarian. You have a good rest of your night, okay? Thank you. Y'all pray for me that we don't freeze to death down here, okay? I mean, I'm not the praying kind, but if you are, send some of those up. If you got a direct line to the big man. Hey, Mike, how are you? I know it's right at 7, but I just wanted to give you a chance to come up and say hey real quick. I'm not going to be able to get to everybody, but.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to say hey, and it was a rough day today and everything. Just really, really quick, because I know you're leaving, but just wanted to say that I support you 100%. Everything that Damien said earlier and you said earlier, I'm on your side for that one. I'm sorry. We need to see something, and they have to hold the line. They have to hold the line.
That's how I feel.
They're not doing it, and we know what the Republicans are going to do. We know exactly.
We know they're going to renege. We know that they're not going to hold their end of the bargain. We already know it.
Yeah, they're going to lie. They lied. what's to stop them from lying? They're not going to give us that. They're taking it away right in front of her face.
They specifically said in March, if you sign the continued resolution in March, we will work on the ACA subsidies. And it's now fucking November.
Yep.
So they lied then. So why the fuck do you think they're gonna hold through and go through with it this time? They're not.
They're not. No, we know that they're not. They're liars. And just like Damien said, they're just absolute liars. And it's so sad to see this is going to happen. It's just it's atrocious because all of us are going to be affected by it. All the people like me who have my own insurance for my work, it's still going to go up. So.
All right, Mikey, I love you. Have a great night.
I love you too.
All right, bye.
Bye. Love you.
Sorry for everybody that didn't get up today. I'm so sorry. Today was crazy, as you guys know. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you today, especially for your undying support and your financial support and all the things that you gave me today was invaluable. And I needed it desperately, apparently. So thank you so much. Even though we can differ on our hair, on the length of our hair being on fire, we're all still in this together. We're all still going to be here to lift each other up. There's no hard feelings with anybody. We all have different thoughts and they're okay. Know that you're loved. Know that we're all going to be here together. We're all going to get through it together. Some days I'm going to be weak. Some days you're going to be strong. Some days I'm going to be strong and you're going to be weak. But we're going to be there for each other. We're going to get through it together, whatever it takes. So hang in there. Don't lose friendships over this. Don't lose people over this. We're going to make it through together. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you to pieces. And we'll be back at 4 p.m. tomorrow and we'll do it all over again. I love you guys. Have a good night. Mwah. And YouTube, thank you guys so much for your support today. Oops. It's not ending. There we go. And YouTube, thank you so much for your support today. Not that Dana. Hi. Cult Girl Resurrected. Hi. Thank you guys for being over here. I appreciate you so much and I appreciate your support. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern. We'll do it all over again. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Love you.